What is up, my friends? It is another match day here on Anfield Agenda. The Reds travel over to France to take on Toulouse in the, I was going to say the Champions League. I nearly said it. I was getting carried away, losing the run of myself. Of course, it's not the Champions League. Unfortunately, it is the Europa League for the Reds this season, but we will make the best of it nonetheless. So, a couple of bits of good news. Firstly, Lucho's father has been released and is safe and well. That is absolutely beautiful news to start the day today. The pictures have come through. His father being released, and look, that's what we wanted. That's what we hoped for. And I'm going to go as far as to say that's the important thing today. I don't really care after that. His dad's released. He's safe. He's back. He's going to be back with his family. And that's all we could have asked for. So, yeah, I'm buzzing over that one, my friends. That's a beautiful thing. And I'm over the moon. I truly am. That's made my day. It's brilliant. I'm sure you've seen the images across social media already. But, yes, Lucho is back with his family. Well, excuse me, Lucho's father will be back with his family soon, I should say, excuse me. I'm distracted here because I'm literally looking at the pictures. They're checking his blood pressure and, just having a look over to make sure he's okay. But that is the good news. So, no matter what happens in the game today, the big breaking news of today is that Luis Diaz's father has been released. He is safe and well and will be back with his family as soon as possible. So, look, shall we have a little look at the starting lineup anyway? And we'll go from there and see what you guys think. So this is what Jurgen Klopp has gone with for this game. It is Mr. Caoimhín Kelleher in goal, Joe Gomez at right back, Costas Tsimikas at left back, with Jarell Quansah and Joel Matip in the centre back positions. You guys asked for it. You guys have got it. With Toro Endo in the 6th, then it's going to be Alexis McAllister and we believe Harvey Elliott in the attacking midfield positions. Ben Doak on the right side of attack, Lucho on the left side of attack, and Gakpo through the centre. I think we're getting more images here through, are we? Of the benches. 1 second. Bench today for Liverpool is as follows. Alisson, Szoboszlai, Nunez, Salah, Jota, Chambers, Scanlon, McConnell, Trent and Mrozek. I mean, that's a pretty strong bench again, right? We can't complain about that bench one bit. I keep saying this, but I guess I'm going to have to keep repeating it throughout the Europa League. We won't see a bench that strong, really, from Liverpool for quite a while. I'm just going to try and brighten my screen up a little bit, guys. Bear with me 1 second. Hey, sweet cheeks. Oh, hello. Hello, Colin. Done with the classes for the week. Just got off the phone with Mbappe. You secured him for January. Well done. Well done, mate. Get it over the line. Get that signed up. Get Killian ready for the summer. Loving you in the lineup. Thank you, Colin. Appreciate it. First super chat of the day. Right, I just need to get myself a little bit brighter, folks. Bear with me 1 sec. Right, let's have a look. See, brightness. Let's go, Craig. Ooh, too much. Too much. Nope. There. That good? That good for you guys in regards to colour and stuff like that? Right, the lineup is wrong. Is it? Yeah, it is wrong. It is wrong. You're right, the lineup is wrong. Gents, the lineup on screen is wrong. Connor's going to log in and change the lineup for me. There was a bit of a twist here last minute, so bear with us. I'm going to get Connor to log in. Liz gifted a tier 1 membership. Thank you for that one. One sec, guys. I'm just sending Connor a password here. There we go. Mr. Crosby is just fixing up some stuff in the background here. 1 sec. Right, Liz, thank you for gifting that Anfield Agenda membership, my friend. That has gone to insider_VR. Apologies. So, you don't need a technical answer to why it happened, but there was a last minute switch on their side. So, don't worry, we'll get that lineup sorted soon. The lineup I read out to you is the confirmed lineup. So, it's going to be Joe Gomez at right back, Costas Tsimikas at left back. So, yeah, don't worry about that. We'll get that one sorted for you in a moment. No, this isn't a blame Connor. No, this isn't a blame Connor situation. No, this is not on Connor one way or the other. This is, 1 sec, guys. Right, let's go. It's been fixed. Yes, it has. It's been fixed. Connor jumped in and fixed it on the other. Look, you don't need the technical answer. It's boring, but don't worry about it. We're all good. We're all good and we're ready to go. I want to say thank you to Adam as well earlier on. Adam was on top of the league doing a bit of an update stream earlier on this afternoon. So big shout out to Adam. I hope you guys are enjoying him over there. I think he's... Look, I'm going to say this, am I? But I think he's a great host. I really do. I think he's very good at what he does and definitely knows his stuff. Right, greetings from Cark. I don't know where Cark is, mate, or what Cark is. Blame Craig. Yeah, sure, why not? Blame me on this one. I'm absolutely okay for being blamed. Let me just make sure I get the channel up as well so we can get this one. Alexa's gonna cook, said cool trainer or growth. Yeah, I'm excited. Guys, I'm excited to see Alexis in that advanced position today. It's where we wanted to see him, let's be honest, but let's see what he can do today. So we've got Waturo in the 6, which I think will make a lot of you guys very happy. Right, get that game on there, ready to go. It'll be on TNT Sports 1, by the way, if you guys are asking. We are the most good-looking team in the Prem. We're a good-looking bunch. We are, and I hope you include all the Liverpool YouTubers and all in that, mate. But yes, Liverpool have got a devilishly handsome group. Did you see Bobby talking about Mane and Salah? So what I did see was Sky absolutely trying to create another narrative about Liverpool. All Bobby said is that they weren't best of mates, and Sky, of course, couldn't get in there quick enough to try and shithouse Liverpool. So, yeah, look, who cares? Who's Charlie? I get confused by some of these comments. I don't know who the hell Charlie is. Craig, you're a good looking fella, to be fair. I'm absolutely delicious, me. Sabrina, did you know you're married to a delicious little treacle? No. Yeah, delicious little. I am, me, huge. Oh, funny. Where's the drink? Come on, let's get it. Let's see today's drink choice, ladies and gentlemen. What are we going to go with for today? What are they going to hit me up with? She's been prepared. We've got the drink ready for today's little mix. Call him Mac, please, because my TV keeps saying turning on Alexa when you say Alexis. Oh, Nick, you don't tell me stuff like that. Alexis. Hey, Alexis. Nick's gonna be going, shut up. Right, Sabrina, what have we got today? And nobody will see this because it's green. So I've got a see-through bottle today that you guys can't see because it's green. But what it is it is Tim Bark apple lime cactus drink. So look, let me see if I can. You can't see that. It's Tim Bark apple lime cactus drink. So I will review this just before kickoff. I'm hoping, unlike the other day where you were all very naughty.
I wasn't. That was your daughter.
Oh, it was my daughter?
Yes.
Oh, I'm proud now.
Yeah.
If it was you, it's war.
I tried to get her to put it back, and she would not. She refused.
If it's you, it's war, but if it's my daughter, I'm proud of her.
Yeah, it was her.
Okay, I'm proud of her, so.
She has your evil streak.
Yes, she has my evil streak. Oh dear Lord, that sounds awful. What, apple and lime?
Cactus, I think, is the part.
It's cactus lime, I think. I don't know. Anyway, we'll give it a bash and we'll see. We'll give you a review of it before the game. I'll tell you what it does, Liz. It sounds a lot better than the ginger apple lemon stuff they made me drink the other day. My God, that was disgusting. The apple and cherry one is lovely, said David Newell. I don't know. I think they got it in the local Polish shop. So yeah, we'll give it a bash and see what it's like. Right, I'm Mexican and we eat cactus. Happy days. Shall I do it now or will I do it closer to the game? Up to you guys, because I'm not going to lie to you. It looks quite nice looking at it.
Your daughter drinks the cherry one that the guy was on about.
Serena, do you want a microphone or? There you go. Love your content, Craig. A fancy Lucho brace, maybe first Liverpool hat-trick. Oh, I mean, optimistic. Right, let's get a poll up for the result anyway. Let's get that going. So let's get the first poll of the day up for a result. Right, result. So, how do we spell Toulouse? T-O-U... How do we spell Toulouse? Just want to make sure I don't screw up the... Where's the bleeding Toulouse? There we go. T-O-U-L-O-U-S-E. T-O-U... Toulouse win. Draw. Liverpool win. Right, polls up. Have your say. Will it be a Toulouse win, a draw, or a Liverpool win? Obviously, we beat them 5-1 in the first round, or the first game, but I'm not expecting a similar result today. Any chance of seeing the missus? She won't come on camera, John. She will. She said that from day one, to be fair to her. If you had to come to the live show in Dublin, you'd have met her, because she was there, introducing herself to people, saying hello. Whoop whoop. How good is it to see United in turmoil, said Bradley Fricker. It's not too shabby, Brad, my man. Not too shabby. I'll never tire of seeing United fans upset about the results. Get well soon to Big Virg, said Harry. Yes, absolutely. So just if you're not aware, today, no Virgil van Dijk, no Curtis Jones, no... Who was the other ones that were missing for today's game? No Virgil van Dijk, no Curtis Jones. Who was the other player who was sick? Obviously, we've got no Stefan Bajcetic, no Thiago Alcantara, no Andy Robertson. There was one more that didn't make the trip, wasn't there? Who am I thinking of? It's on TNT Sport 1, Rory. TNT Sport 1, mate. Gravenberg, there we go. Yes, Ryan. Ryan was the other one. When do you see yourself retiring from YouTube? When I don't like it anymore, is the honest answer. Like, I could give you the answer of the financial aspect, but it's more about if I stop enjoying it, you know, because that's what this has been about for me from day one, is having a bit of fun. And look, let me just say, financially, I'm a long way from retiring. Yeah, a long way. So I don't know if you wanted me to say next year or you want me to say in 10 years, but I don't see it in the next 5 years anyway. I think I've got at least 5 years left. Score prediction. Going to go... Yeah, I'm going to stick with my prediction that I did for the preview. I'm going to go 2-1 to Liverpool. That's going to be my prediction on this one. Do we know who the captain is? Let me look through the team and I will tell you who the captain's going to be. I would suggest it'll be Gomez. My guess is Joe Gomez will have the captain's armband. Why retire? Well, the only way I'd retire is if I just felt like the industry's passed me by a bit, you know? If I felt like I'm too old for it at that point. But I'm enjoying things at the minute. We're building something, I think, special. You know, we've got a great team. And I'm looking forward to what the future holds. So, yeah, I have no plans on retiring soon. Ray, you're my favourite YouTuber, but you never get my comments. Well, I just read them there, Jennifer. So, thank you very much. I hope you didn't mean I've missed your comments, Jennifer. So, I apologise if I have. I hate I try to get through as many as I can. Especially the ones that are complimentary, Jennifer. Let's be honest. Nobody gets tired of being told that somebody likes them. So, appreciate your support, Jennifer. Thank you. And for those of you in a little bit late as well, just a reiteration of the good news. Lucho's dad has been freed. He has been checked over medically and he will hopefully be reunited with his family soon. And that is the best news any of us could have asked for today. So much love again to Lucho and his family. And I'm so happy that he's going to be reunited with his dad and his family will be made whole again. It's always nice to get a little good news story, isn't it? You know, it should never have happened. But he's home, he's safe, and his family are reunited. And for that, we're very grateful. Right. Is Jota on the bench? I believe he is. Let me have a look for you. Yes, sir. He is on the bench. It's Alisson, Szoboszlai, Nunez, Salah, Jota, Chambers, Scanlon, McConnell, Trent, and Mrozek on your bench today for the Reds. Jaden, thank you, mate. Very kind. Loved content, watching you since the title winning season. Big up to you and the team. So, can I say something that I don't... How do I say this without sounding like a dick? Okay, I think I've got it. So there was a change in Anfield Agenda about 6-7 months ago, maybe. And ever since the change, and since I've gone back to just being me in front of camera, I feel like the vibe around the channel has changed a bit. You know, I feel like people are starting to understand that it's not just a moany, shouty, negative arsehole on here. I think things are going in the right direction, and I'm happy. And I don't know what else to say. Like, it's very simplistic, but it feels like there's a good vibe at the minute. Great to see the true Macca today, said Colin. Are you sure, Craig, there was fake news? Oh, I'm sure, mate. The pictures are released. Let me... 1 second. Drag a few of these on the screen for you, mate. So I'll try and bring a few of these onto the screen for you so you can see. 1 second. So, 1 sec. Here we go. So there you go. There's one image of Lucho's dad after being checked over medically. And let me just make this a bit smaller for you. There you can see another one of Lucho's father just getting a blood pressure check and stuff like that as well. So yes, sir, absolutely confirmed. And as I mentioned, the best possible news that we could have today. So over the moon for the Diaz family. Do you watch any other LFC content creators on YouTube? Not really, but it's not because... How do I say it right? So there's two reasons I don't, Callum. One, time. I just don't have the time to keep up to date with lots of YouTube content. I try to check in on a few people every so often, but ultimately I don't want to be influenced by other people either. So I try not to look at stuff because it's very easy to hear something, see something, and then maybe change your perspective. So I try to stay true to my own thoughts. Now we are going to have a video with Leo's goals. That's going to be coming up over the international break. So we're going to hook up with himself and do a video and hopefully answer a few questions you guys have. But look, I'm aware of all the content creators, of course, and as I always say, we're very fortunate as Liverpool fans. We've got a lot of great content creators doing their thing, lots of different perspectives. Do you watch? I've done that one anyway. Colin, thank you. I've another super chat to get to. Liz said the AA vibes are stellar. How did Circa's interview go? I think it went well, Liz. You'll find out tomorrow. It's just like a seasonal gig, Liz. It's just, they're taking on extra staff in the supermarkets and that coming up to Christmas. So I think it went well. She seems happy with it. So thank you for asking. We will find out tomorrow. So, James Pearce has said on X, it's now 105 lineup changes across 17 games in all competitions this season as Klopp juggles his resources. Most minutes clocked up by Liverpool players so far: Salah 1,127, Szoboszlai 1,107, Alisson 1,080, Alexis 988, Trent 850, and Verge 838. So there you go. There's a bit of an update from Mr. James Pearce on Klopp shuffling the system again. Thank you, Mark, for sending me that as well. Appreciate that, buddy. Hopefully a good performance and a bounce back after that shambolic draw against Luton on Sunday, said Arian. King, how are you, mate? Welcome in. Huiran of Bly said, channel is great, sir. Don't worry. Respect you. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. How have I been, Isa? Busy. Finally, the windows are all in the house and all finished today. So we're done with all the work and being in, which is great because they finished 10 minutes before I got to jump onto the stream here. So that's good. Shall we crack open the bottle and give a review of this one, see what it's like? So for those of you coming in who aren't aware, we made an agreement. Somebody suggested about a week ago, maybe two, that I review a different drink for every watch along. And last time I got done dirty by my daughter, she got me a ginger shot with lemon and apple, and to say it burned the mouth off me is probably an understatement. So today, you won't really see this because it's green, so it just looks like a see-through bottle to you. But it's Tim Bark apple lime cactus drink. So we'll give it a little shake, and then we'll see what she's got. Let's have a look. See. Right, That's an interesting one. So let's give it a taste, shall we? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's good. It's not fizzy. It's quite refreshing, to be honest with you. Definitely can taste the lime in there and the apple. I don't know what the cactus is supposed to taste like, but I tell you what, that's not bad, that. Not bad at all. I think Sabrina said that was only like 90 cents or something in the local Polish shop, so yeah. When I'm not dribbling it all over me top, which I just did, I've got to give that one a nice review. I'll give that one a solid 8. I drink that again. That's not bad at all, now. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Sorry, you're all disappointed now because I'm not rolling around the floor in agony like that horrendous ginger drink, but that's not bad, you know. Do you know what? That would be nice in vodka. That would be nice with a drop of vodka in it if you were having a little celebration of the weekend or something. Will you make a video on your opinion on Thiago when he leaves? Yeah, probably will. Because it's been a very interesting time, right? Who was it asked that question? Tenkabito. It's been a very interesting time having Thiago at the club. So, yeah, there's been highs and lows. I think it's definitely worth a review, a look back over his time. Tune in next week when Craig tries the Carolina Reaper juice. Oh, you won't be getting me near Chili's. No. I'm that dude that goes into Nando's and nearly has to drink a gallon of water just for the plainish. You know, the plainish for me is pushing the boat out in Nando's, so you definitely won't be getting me having any Carolina Reapers. Kickoff is 5:45 for those asking. We are 35 minutes away from kickoff, and if you haven't seen the team news today, let me take you through it one more time. It is in goal for Liverpool, Creeping Kelleher as we suspected. At right back, Joe Gomez. Left back, Kostas Tsimikas. Jarrell Kwanzaa and Joel Matip are your centre backs today. In midfield, it is Wataru Endo in the number 6 role. Then it's Alexis McAllister and Harvey Elliott in the advanced positions. Up top, Ben Doak on the right, Cody Gakpo through the middle, and Lucho on the left-hand side. Try the Black Death Sour Sweets. That's not a drink, though. The agreement was drinks. It's juice, not chilies. Yes, but I'm sure it's full of chilies. You know, if the Carolina Reaper, I'm sure it's pretty spicy. And if I do spicy, I roll on the floor in pain. Have I been to Belfast?
You're not supposed to have spice.
I mean this in a hugely loving way, but please fuck off. Have I ever been to Belfast? Yes, my friend. Love Belfast. As I've said many times on the channel, a weekend away in Ireland with the missus somewhere is usually up to Belfast. Max viewers on a stream here so far. Oh, so help me out, lads, in the background. So the answer to that is either 11,000 or 10,200. I can't remember the answer, Louise. Yeah, it's either 11,000 or 10,200 consistently in the chat. I can't remember which one it is, the answer. Try Prime Drink. I need an honest review of the drinks. They're hard to get, to be fair. So my son has about, I think, 7 or 8 different bottles of empty Prime. So he's tried most of them, but there's a couple he can't get. And my wife said to me, does True Geordie have any contacts to get Lucas them 2 bottles of Prime that he wants? Imagine how pathetic I would feel going, hey Brian, any chance you could, message KSI there to just see if you can get my son a couple of bottles of Prime that he can't get? That would feel very strange. I've never tasted, someone says Prime's overrated. I've not tasted any of them. None of them. It's not really the type of drink that I'd usually go for. If it's not fizzy, I want water, basically. Your kids seem to banter you a lot, so I wouldn't be surprised if they actually tried to poison you next time. Do you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way, mate. I told you about Lucas at the airport and people thought I was lying, but anybody who's met my son will know that's a very Lucas thing to do. And he did. He did me like a kipper at the airport, and I was very proud of him. I want my kids to be little vicious, little banter-filled lunatics. I really wonder what type of injury Stefan Bajcetic has to keep him out. I don't know. What we were told was calf injury. That's the last we've been told about it. Have I read Bobby Firmino's book? No, not yet, Jesse. I haven't. Do you know, I've a backlog of about 10 books probably, maybe even more, that I haven't got round to reading yet, that people have bought for me or sent to me, or I just have such little time these days that I haven't got round to it. Right, one sec. Let me just take my inhaler. 1 second. Excellent that they released Lucho's dad. Yes, brilliant news, mate. We were talking about it at the start. It's amazing. I'm so happy that the Diaz family will be reunited now. I'm also buzzing that we get to watch the Reds again. It feels like a long time. So, my friends, firstly, if you are with us for the first time, or if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do. You're all very welcome along here to Anfield Agenda, the most watched Liverpool fan channel on the planet. That makes me very happy to say. But that's because of you guys. What's the inhaler for? Is that a real question? Like, well, why do people usually take an inhaler? I've asthma, mate. I've had asthma my entire life. Do I smoke or vape? No and no. Then. Well, if you're mentioning tobacco, no and no. I used to smoke cigarettes, gave them up, I want to say it's at least 14 years ago. And I haven't touched tobacco since in any way, shape or form. So no, I don't. Thankfully. Weed, well, that would be a different conversation. But tobacco, no. That stuff will kill you. Bajcetic is the new Thiago with his injuries. I mean, give the kid a break. I think Bajcetic is a long way from being the new Thiago. I mean, be fair. He's a kid. And yeah, he's had a bit of an injury run. But ultimately, he hasn't had a long enough spell yet for us to find any type of consistency or to be thrown labels like that at him. I mean, chill. Give the dude a break. Now, what I don't buy, by the way, is this nonsense that the club are briefing that they're not bringing in the number 6 because they don't want to block the pathway for Stefan. I call bullshit on that, because they weren't worried about blocking the pathway when they were putting in a £150 million bid for Caicedo. So something feels weird. And I've went through this yesterday on a video, but I'll say it again. I wonder if the plans are now afoot to try and get Mbappe, and if that's why we're being told not to expect that in January. Because I don't buy this Liverpool don't want to block the pathway for Bajcetic. I don't buy that one bit. I just don't. It doesn't make sense, as I've mentioned before. Why would you bid £115 million for a 21, 22-year-old defensive midfielder if you want Bajcetic to be that guy? Doesn't add up. We should get Palhinha from Fulham. He's going to Bayern Munich. It didn't work out in the summer, but I believe that will be sorted in the January window. But look, I guess football can change quickly, but that's why Fulham are looking for a replacement. I think that agreement for him to go to Bayern will happen. How's it going from Peterborough, Finn? How are we? Hope to see you. I hope you're well, I should say, mate. Sounds like Liverpool keeping their cards close to their chest. I don't know what it sounds like. It sounds weird to me. You've got this guy in Andre, who we've clearly scouted for a while. We've had people overlooking. We have conversations with Fluminense in the summer. And even back as far as a week or two ago, the journalists were intimating that Liverpool would be back in January. Are you ever going to do a meet and greet in Liverpool? I don't know. I keep saying the same thing over and over again. I don't know. How do I say this the right way? I don't know if I'm wanted in Liverpool. I think that's the best way to put it. Because I've always been honest about two things. 99% of the grief that I get, and the trolling that I get, or the hate that I get, is from Scousers and Irish people. They're the biggest critiques of anything I do. So, truth is, I'd love to do a meet and greet in a show in Liverpool, but I keep being told that I'll be hung from Lime Street lampposts, and that I'll be battered, or that I'm not welcomed, basically. Not my words, but as I keep saying, I don't want to go anywhere where I'm not welcomed. So, I don't know, I'd love to. Of course I would. But we'll wait and see what the future has in store. Do you see Salah and Mane have beef at Liverpool? No, I see Sky are full of shit. And are taking Bobby Firmino's comments that said they weren't best mates and tried to make a big story out of it, which is what I seen. And also, and I don't mean this rudely to anybody. Sincerely, I don't mean this at any of you. I don't give a fuck if they had beef or not. I don't care if they hated each other's guts. Doesn't make any difference to me as long as they performed on the football pitch. And let's be fair, they performed on the football pitch. So I don't care if they hate the sight of each other. If they're put in a shift on the pitch and work for the shirt and play for the manager, that's all I'm concerned about. And both those dudes did. They worked and played very well for us. Thoughts on the new Beatles song? Honestly, dude, I haven't heard it yet. I have not heard it yet. But I've seen good reviews from Beatles fans on it. You know, I won't ever profess to be a fan of the Beatles music. It's not really my cup of tea. But anyone I know that has listened to has mainly had good things to say about it. Craig, I'm a Scouser and I think you're one of the best YouTubers. Look, I don't know what to make of it. This is what I say. You know, I don't know if it's a small, loud minority from Liverpool that don't like me. Or if it's a bigger percentage. I don't know the answer. I'll say what I've always said. You won't find me anywhere having slagged off Scousers in any way, because I've always found them to be sound and very like us Irish. So the truth is, and I can only answer this again, I don't know if I'm welcome in Liverpool. And I'm not going to put myself through any hardship if I'm not, because there's plenty of other places I can go and do meetups and shows. But of course I'd love to do a show in Liverpool. Who wouldn't? I'm a Liverpool fan. Of course I'd love to do a show in Liverpool for Anfield Agenda. I think you're dead wrong half the time, but I'm not trying to fight you. No, I'm always right, mate. I mean, to be fair, I'm always right. I'm only joking, dude. Look, this is the opinions business, right? We don't always have to agree, but it's how we disagree that's important to me, buddy. I love Liverpool is the account name. It's how we all disagree that's important. If we disagree and we explain our stances, happy days. If we just disagree from the perspective of, I don't like you, you're an asshole, we're not going to get anywhere, are we? So, yeah, look, we won't agree. We wouldn't have a channel. None of us would have jobs or anything, you know, if we all agreed on everything. But that's okay. I remember calling Markovic bad and the Scousers called me a plastic fan. Again, though, it's just one small section, especially on Twitter. Like, Twitter seems to just amplify these bitter, horrible, shitty individuals. My missus loves you. She's not the only one, mate. She's not the only one. I wish my missus did. Let's fart. I mean, okay, Robert. Let's fart. Everybody at home, play along. I don't know how we can choreograph that one, dude. Have I ever been to the Isle of Man? Yeah, once when I was... God. How old would I have been? I want to say I was about 6 or 7. And the only memory... I think I've told this story once before. The only memory I have of the Isle of Man is being a really young child and being in the hotel room and going over to the sink and seeing my dad's, like a big, cheap Bic razor. And I was 6 or 7, and I remember running the razor on the tip of my finger and cutting it. And that's literally the only memory I have of the Isle of Man, is that little tiny one incident with that razor. Don't remember the hotel looked like, don't remember what we did in the Isle of Man. Do you really want Mbappe? Do I really want him? A lot of things have to be right for Mbappe to come in. So, like you've said, would I have a concern about his attitude? Yeah, of course I would, mate. What we can only go off what we've seen reported on Kylian Mbappe, because let's be honest, none of us know Kylian Mbappe. So, would I be worried about it from that extent? A little bit, but I'd also know that Jurgen wouldn't bring somebody into the club if he felt they were going to be a destabilising factor. So I would assume that if we got to the point where the club were looking at him and Jurgen was weighing it up, that research had been done. So if we can assume that part is okay and Mohamed Salah is going, I mean, I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no. Did you go for the TT? No. I wish, mate. I wish. No, it was just a trip over. My parents went with friends, and 2 families just went over. On this platform, Craig, it's all troll. Everybody knows you're just massively, massively, massively passionate and gonna let your opinions known. Your love's my darling Craig. No, look, on this platform, it's not too bad at all, to be honest with you, Langers. Even on Twitch, was this Twitch and YouTube, like, my moderators are awesome, so they take care of a lot of this stuff. But I'm not on Twitter, and I'm not on any social media. Anfield Agenda is, and we've got our TikTok, and we've got our X account, and we've got our Instagrams and all, but I don't control any of them. I have no access to Anfield Agenda social media at all, and that's by design, because I don't want to see any of it. And it's made me happier. When I just come on and have my interactions with you guys, and we have our back and forths, and we discuss stuff, and we celebrate together, and all this stuff, that's the part that brings me joy. And I don't have time to allow the other negativity to creep in, or I just give up. So, this and Discord are where I interact, really. I love Discord as well. Discord's great because I can go in and directly chat to people that I know watch the channel and people that I know support Liverpool. I love it. TikTok is toxic. So we tried this season to do TikTok watch-alongs as well. So you probably remember I used to have my phone on and I used to do it. And it was okay. There was some crappy comments, but what really just made me pull the plug on it last week was I seen racist comments towards Cody Gakpo, and I seen lots of people mocking Hillsborough and talking about 97 not being enough in the live comments. And I'm not here for that. Nobody should have to look at that. No Liverpool fan at all. You guys, me, nobody. So I couldn't keep up with it. It just wasn't worth the hassle, to be quite frank about it. You should live stream on Twitch. We did a year on Twitch. So we signed a 1-year exclusivity agreement with Twitch that ended in July, or the end of June or early July, something like that. And we spent 1 year entirely live streaming on Twitch. We put pre-recorded content on YouTube, but as I said, we licensed our live content to Twitch for a year. And it was great, like lots of fun on there, but I've got to be really, really honest about it. Financially, if we didn't have the deal we had with Twitch to go on there, it wouldn't make sense. I wouldn't be able to, I wouldn't be been able to bring Ben on board. I wouldn't be able to make myself and Connor full-time employees. This return to YouTube has allowed that to happen. So I have to say though, I did enjoy Twitch, and to work with them, Twitch were always very nice as well. So I will say that. Enjoyed the community, enjoyed the time on there, but financially it just didn't make sense. Can you multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube? Yes, only recently. So I got actually a message from one of the guys from Twitch recently to let me know that you can now do that. It used to be you weren't allowed, one or the other. So it just wouldn't make sense though, because you're splitting your audience, you're dividing the memberships, and it just feels better for me to be here. I feel like I'm home when I'm on YouTube again. So yeah, I think we won't be going anywhere anytime soon. YouTube is certainly where I feel the most comfortable. So those of you who are coming in a little bit late, just again to show you, this is the confirmed image there, as you can see, of Lucho's father being released and greeted by two priests, and obviously there was a medical check for him to be checked over, so he has been free. That is confirmed, and of course we're absolutely over the moon that the Diaz family will be reunited and that Lucho's father is safe and well. Over the moon with that. So yeah, we can confirm that, and that is the picture there that we've shown you. Ben Doak to make a statement tonight, said Tony Kelly. It's great to see him back in the team, mate, isn't it? I didn't think we'd get him started today, but yeah, over the moon to see Ben in the team. So happy for Lucho. Hope he moves him to England. See, here's the thing. They're such a big part of their community in that part of Colombia, with the football school and the charity work that they do and stuff like that. I can understand why they don't want to go. You know, the easy thing to say would be, well, we've got money now, let's up and move and, look after ourselves. But that's what makes these people special people. That's what makes people like Lucho's father a diamond, He stayed there because there is people, and he wants to look out for them, and he wants to hopefully bring through the next Lucho. And it's good, special people like that we need more of in the world. So yeah, I had that very same conversation with my wife the other night on the whole Lucho's father situation. I said to her, it must be really difficult, because at one point you're like, we've got the money, let's go, we've got the money, we could up the family, move everybody to Europe or to a safe really luxurious place. But he's a man of the people. Their family are strong community in that area, and I understand that aspect of it entirely. So all I'll say is I'm just delighted that he's safe and he's going to be reunited with his family. Where can I watch this match? It's going to be on TNT Sports 1, mate, in the UK. TNT Sports 1. How can I send an email to you? contact@anfieldagenda.com. Magnus, contact@anfieldagenda.com. And the guys will forward that on to me. Because I don't even access the email accounts anymore, mate, because it was getting a bit too much, in all honesty. Like, I had a lot of stuff that I was replying to, and it was just taken away from being able to do work. So the guys forward me on stuff now, but that's the email address, buddy. Are you excited to watch Kwanzaa play? Absolutely. Always excited to see Jarrell do his thing. What a season he's had since he's broken through in the summer, obviously, with the pre-season camp. Hasn't let us down yet. He looks the business every time he plays. So yeah, excited to see Jarrell playing. Is Gordon on the bench? No, Kay Gordon wasn't on the bench. Let me run through the bench for you and the starting 11 again. So, starting 11 for Liverpool: Kelleher in goal, Gomez at right back, Costas at left back, Matip and Kwanzaa centre back positions, Endo in the 6, McAllister and Elliott ahead, Ben Doak on the right, Gakpo through the middle, and on the left hand side it is Lucho on the left. On the bench we've got Alisson, Szoboszlai, Nunez, Salah, Jota, Chambers, Scanlon, McConnell, Trent and Mrozek. That is the Liverpool bench. Right, my friends, we are today being brought to you with thanks to our friends at Surfshark. So on days like today, a lot of the time people ask how and where they can watch the game. Let me just say really quickly, Surfshark's an app or browser extension that allows you to change your location to access websites in other countries and keep you safe from hackers. Surfshark lets you virtually travel the world with just the tap of a finger. For example, over here in Ireland, I use Surfshark to access other Netflix libraries, to use UK services such as BBC iPlayer, and our streaming services such as DAZN in Spain that I use for games that aren't on TV in the UK or Ireland. Surfshark keeps you safe and secure by protecting everything you do online. When your device connects to the internet, think of it that Surfshark just basically blurs out and mixes up all your information, keeping you safe from hackers. Surfshark is really useful when you're out and about in college or in public Wi-Fi. It keeps all of your data safe. Surfshark allows you, most importantly, to have one subscription. Now, this is the part I think you should listen to. One subscription with Surfshark they allow you to use on all of your devices. They even encourage you to let family and friends use your login, which, as we know, isn't used or isn't done throughout this industry. And Surfshark makes sure that that one subscription gives you access on all of your devices. On top of this, Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't like the product, if it doesn't match your needs, Surfshark will give you your money back. You can also upgrade to Surfshark One, which includes the VPN, an alert system for breaches related to your data, such as emails and credit cards, and an antivirus software for your desktop. Our fantastic sign-up offer here at Anfield Agenda gives you Surfshark VPN for just a little over €2 per month and up to 6 months additional free. Simply scan the QR code on the screen and enter the code Anfield Agenda, all one word at checkout, or you can go over to Surfshark, the website yourself, put that code in, Anfield Agenda, all one word at checkout to get yourself that fantastic sign-up offer. And look, we've been using Surfshark and working with Surfshark now for about 2.5 years. And I found them a godsend for lots of stuff, particularly BBC iPlayer. So if you guys, as an example, in the UK, you miss Match of the Day, you watch it back. If I miss Match of the Day, I can't record it because I have a Sky Glass TV and I don't have the record option. And I can't access BBC iPlayer because it's region locked. But when I use Surfshark, I can. And that makes my life a lot easier. So Surfshark for VPN, Surfshark for when you're watching Netflix and stuff to get a better library. There's loads and loads of uses. So for just over £2 a month, I think it's a bargain. The match starts in 10 minutes. 10 minutes for those asking. Somebody saying Gordon is on the bench. He's not on the list of players that I have here. Let me just check another list. Yeah, you're right. He's on another list. I've been sent 2 lists of players. One of them right, one of them wrong. So on the subs list, on the second one, is Alisson, Mrozek, Kanade, Szoboszlai, Nunes, Salah, Jota, Chambers, Scanlon, Cade Gordon, McConnell and Trent. So I'm going to use that one from now on. I've 2 lists. One of them, I'm looking at you, live score. I'm looking at you. One of them was wrong, but we'll go to the official one from the club. And yes, just to confirm, he is there. Gordon is there. Craig, you love Adidas as much as me. Oh, dude, love it. I'm an Adidas fanboy, 100%. Only when it comes to clothing, though. I'm pretty much a Nike and Air Jordan man when it comes to runners. But yeah, for clothing, Adidas. I'm unashamedly an Adidas fan. Since when do we get ads during streams? I have no idea. I have no idea, mate. I mean, I think always. So, to the best of my knowledge, on YouTube, randomly, you can get ads during streams. I don't think it's as common as it is when you're watching a video that's pre-recorded. Tim, thank you very much for the super sticker, mate. Appreciate you. Tim Tomanaro, thank you so much, buddy. What's your favourite skill move? Look, I'm old school, dude. Can't go wrong with a Cruyff turn. Can't go wrong with a Cruyff turn. I'm a big fan of a Cruyff turn. Lallana used to partake too much in Cruyff turns, but it's spelled Nike, not Nike. No, the correct pronunciation, 100%, is Nike. You can apologise to me later, buddy, but the correct pronunciation is Nike. I mix between the two, depending on the sentence. Sometimes I'll say Nike, sometimes I'll say Nike, but the correct pronunciation is Nike. In your opinion, who is the highest potential Doak by Chechich Kwanzaa? Oh, that's a good question, that. It depends what you like. So usually we go for the attacking flair, right? So usually it's a Doak. I don't know though, because I think all three of those gents that you've pointed out can get to the very top percentile of their area of the pitch. So I guess it'll depend on what you like, if you're a big fan of defenders, midfielders, or an attacker. Do you pronounce bikey? I mean, you're arguing with me, Steve. You go ask Nike how you pronounce it, because I've watched videos on this, mate. So feel free to have a look yourself. Do you pronounce bikey? No, but is that Greek? Unlike Nike, which is Greek. So again, this is what gets me when people try to be a smart arse. Go do your research and then come back to me and we can have the conversation. Because, and I don't want to sound like a dick, I know I'm right. Do you think McAllister will get his first goal today? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really given that much thought, in all honesty, mate. I think it's Nike. You can think what you want, Arlie. It's Nike. But you feel free to think what you want, dude. You can be as wrong as you want. That's on you. What do I think about Doak? I think he needs to... So, I've got to be honest, right? I've been a little bit underwhelmed with Ben Doak so far in the Europa League campaign, with the few cameos we've seen. I'd like him to push it on and step it up a bit. So I'm hoping for a bright spark today. But of course, we know he's had a little niggle and he's been out a bit as well. So, optimistic on his future, but I would like to see a bit more. Big 3-0 incoming, said Golden Wiz. Is Matip a better captain? I don't know. Ask Joe Gomez, who's the captain. Not a Liverpool fan, but love your content, your positivity, your attitude and all. You're a good bloke. No, sorry, that's pronounced blokey. Couldn't help it, I'm such a dickhead. Sorry, mate. Not a Liverpool fan, love your positive attitude, you're a good bloke, and hopefully I grow up to be like you. I thought you were going to say hopefully when I grow up, because I've said that phrase in the last 5 years, and my uncle looked at me to go, sorry, say that again, Craig. When you grow up? Thank you so much, Rahul, very kind of you, mate. And I'm glad you enjoy watching the videos, bud. Thank you. What's this latest one? Oh, here we go. I'm reading something here. Bear with me 1 second. So, I'm going to read something out to you now. So, the myth of how to say the popular sportswear brand's name was debunked in 2014 when two men wrote a letter to Nike chairman Philip Knight asking him to confirm the pronunciation. They asked Knight to circle the correct pronunciation, and he circled the one which was N-I-Key, K-E-Y, instead of Nike. So there you go. Confirmed by Nike themselves. Just like I mentioned to you, it's Nike. Now the real one is Adidas or Adidas. That's the big one for me. Adidas or Adidas? Because that I really go between both depending on how the sentence is structured. Right, teams are walking out onto the pitch here in Toulouse. Here in Toulouse, he says, like he's not sitting in Wexford in his living room. In Toulouse, teams are walking out onto the pitch ahead of this one. This is just a reminder, all of our away games in the Europa League this season are the early kickoff. Was depressed this week and realised I hadn't heard your silky voice in a few days. Busy with work and family. Glad to be back, Wes. Glad to have you back, my friend. And I hope life is treating you well, sir. So, 88% of you guys went for Liverpool win in our poll, by the way. 2,500 votes and 88% went for Liverpool win. So I think we're feeling optimistic. So look, really quickly, I'm going to run through both teams for you, and we'll have a look at the bench for Liverpool as well. We'll start off with the home side. It's Restes in goal, then Dessler, Costa, Nicholson and Suazo making up the back four. Schmidt, Caceres Jr. and Diarra in midfield, with Donham, Dalinga and Sierro up top. For Liverpool, it's Grievin Kelleher in goal. It is Joe Gomez at right back. He'll also have the captain's armband today. Costas Tsimikas at left back with Jarrell Kwanzaa and Joe Matip in the centre back positions. In the number 6 role, it's Wataru Endo, then Alexis McAllister and Harvey Elliott in the attacking midfield positions. Luis Diaz, Cody Gakpo and Ben Doak make up your Liverpool attacking trio. And on the bench today for Liverpool, just make sure I get the right one up this time. Alisson, Mrozek, Kanade, Szoboszlai, Nunez, Salah, Jota, Chambers, Scanlon, Gordon, McConnell and Trent. That is the Liverpool bench. If Liverpool do get the win today, that will see us top this group and book our passage into the next round of the Europa League. Would also mean we wouldn't have to play that playoff game against a team that finishes third in the Champions League. So that's why you want to make sure you finish top of your group. Can the poll be more precise? Yeah, they've not really done well there with that poll, have they? To be fair, I think it was intended to be funny, but lads, leave the humour to me. Leave the humour to me. Sláinte. That is nice, you know. That is nice. It's very refreshing. That Tim Bark, very refreshing. I don't know what the cactus tastes like, but I'm not hating it. Let's all laugh at United. Why? Something happened with United? Did they not win? Are they not top of their Champions League group? Oh, I forgot. Didn't Ten Hag say, God bless him, that just so many decisions going against United? So many. Even though they got a penalty for something we didn't get a penalty for at the weekend, when we were all told that it was never a penalty, the handball by Barkley. Never a penalty, shut up moaning. Maguire heads the ball from here to there, off defender's arm, penalty. Again, I ask you, where's the consistency? Can you explain the process of the Champions League teams dropping into the Europa League? Yes, whoever finishes third in the Champions League groups drops into the Europa League, and immediately they play against the teams that finish second in the Europa League group, and that's a preliminary knockout round before the next stage of the Europa League happens, and then teams are just playing in a knockout drawn tournament, mate. Cactus is a vegetable? No, Liz, don't be saying that. Can we not call it a fruit? Can't be. My street cred will be gone, Liz, if I start eating vegetables. Or drinking vegetables. The one of the good news. Newland's ready today. Newland's there today. Right, we're about to get underway. Toulouse playing from left to right in the first half. And we are underway. They do the decent thing and launch the ball long out right hand side. Toulouse. They're in their white and blue strip. Liverpool in our all red with a white collar. And again, we are being brought to you today with thanks to Surfshark. Don't forget, you can get Surfshark's VPN service for just over €2 per month with up to 6 months additional free by scanning the QR code on the screen or going to Surfshark and using our discount code Anfield Agenda, all one word, on sign up. Oh, the purple and white, kind of Real Oviedo vibes here from those Toulouse shirts. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Old school stuff. Right. Matip in possession. He goes back to Queevy and Kelleher. Kelleher back out right hand side again to Joel Matip. Ball up the line to Elliott. He cuts back inside. Looking for options. Plays a long ball over the top looking for Lucho. It's a little bit too much on it and it goes through the Toulouse keeper. How are you? I'm good. I'm very good, thank you, mate. Very good. Toulouse now play out from the back. They've gone short, working it down this left-hand side. Matip again comes across, plays the ball out off the Toulouse player for a Liverpool throw-in on the far side. Craig, loves your broadcast of the United game last night. Liverpool to win 3 or 4-0. Thank you, Matthew. Yeah, look, the last few watch-alongs I've done on top of the league have been great crack from a Liverpool fan perspective. See Spurs fall apart against Chelsea and then see United capitulate twice. It was fun. What's my favourite dinner? Probably just a cheese pizza, James. Or Sunday roast. Right, Kelleher in possession inside his own penalty area. 2 minutes on the clock. And don't forget, if we do score today, we do have a certain favourite dancing alien ready to go for you. Endo, lovely ball into the left channel. Looking for Lucho. Times his run well. Lucho stands up to defender, tries to go around the outside. If I'm defender, wings the first challenge, but Lucho's back. Referee's been manhandled. Thank you, ref. Free kick to Liverpool. Defender was absolutely all arms there, trying to. I think he was trying to feel Diaz nipples. I can't confirm that, but that's the vibe I got. Gakpo and Costas standing over this free kick. It's wide left. It's kind of directly in line from the penalty spot. If you were to draw a line just outside the box from there, left hand side. Don't forget to hit the like button as well, folks, if you haven't done it. And most importantly, hit that subscribe button. Free kick flicked in. Off the bar from Gomez. Oh, almost. Unlucky Joe. Unlucky fella. The delivery was to the first man, which was Joe Gomez, standing kind of in line with the 6-yard box if you were to draw a line out from it. Flicks the ball backwards with his head. Keeper's rooted, looks up, it bounces off the crossbar and comes back out into play. Unlucky Joe. Back now with Kwanzaa. Nothing on for him, so he goes back to Kelleher. That was unlucky. I feel for Joe. That would have been a lovely little goal for him. Gomez now to Kwanzaa. He goes to Matip. Joe Gomez out right side to Harvey Elliott. Or excuse me, to Ben Doak. My apologies. Kwanzaa. Costas. Lucho. Ball up the line. McAllister. Nothing on for him. Goes back to Gerald Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa turns. Plays the ball out to Matip, right hand side. Doak comes short for it. Matip gives it to him. Nice ball inside to Elliott. Elliott goes back to Kwanzaa. Costas now, left hand side for Liverpool. Diaz. Endo. Will you do a Northwest Derby watch along with Adam? No, we'll do it on our own channels, mate. He'll do it on his, I'll do it on ours. Now we'll do a reaction together on top of the league. We are going to do a joint watch along. We're hoping to do it on Sunday actually for the Chelsea City game. Myself and Adam should be together for that watch along for the first time, so make sure you tune in on Sunday. Just showing a replay here of Gomez's header. He's very unlucky. 5.5 minutes on the clock, and I will sync if you guys need me to sync as well, by the way. Elliott, the Gomez, Endo, to Alexis. It's so good seeing Alexis in that more advanced position. Hopefully he feels a bit more comfortable. Endo gets turned in midfield. Pulls back the Toulouse player. I mean, is he going to get a booking for this? No, referee gives him a warning. I think he can consider himself a little bit lucky there, Mr. Watoro Endo. He was turned and then pulls back the shirt and brings down the Toulouse player. I mean, I wouldn't have complained if he got a yellow for that. Toulouse in possession, right hand side. Press comes on from McAllister. They go I was going to say it's a good ball, but their left winger didn't time his run. Kelleher comes out, clears his lines, goes up towards Doak. Toulouse have a back though. 6.5 minutes. I'll sync at 7 minutes just so everybody has a time to link up to. Again, Toulouse going long. Second ball breaks. Toulouse move it out left hand side now. Little 1-2. Oh, well done, Joel Matip. Right, 7 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good by Joel Matip. He slid there and then dummied that he was going to play the ball and let it go behind for a goal kick. So well done, Joel. Right, Liverpool go short with the goal kick. Kelleher has it now on the edge of a 6-yard box. He goes out right side to Matip. Kwanzaa. Costas up the line looking for Gakpo. He's dispossessed though. Toulouse have it now right side because Costas has vacated his left back position. Block from Alexis McAllister. Couldn't quite keep the ball from going out though, and it'll be a Toulouse corner on the right hand side. I heard today that we've already showed pictures and all, Michael, of Diaz's father being released. He is 100% released, my friend. Great news. Right, corner to Toulouse here, right hand side. Let's see if we defend this one. Ball in. Matip gets a head on it. Second ball in. It's I don't know why did the cameraman cut to their manager as they were about to put in the second cross? Cameraman, wake up. It'll be another Toulouse corner here though. Right, come on boys. Hopefully we defend this one. Signal given. Corner in. It's deep. Second header across. Costas out jumped again. Another ball flicked in. Kwanzaa slipped, but Cody Gakpo hooks it away. Toulouse have it again though. Right hand side. Costas to Elliott. Good close control there from Harvey Elliott. And Liverpool again look to go long, but it's overhit and it goes through to the Toulouse keeper. Craig, would you rather have Andre in January but no Mbappe in the summer, or have Mbappe in January but no signings in the summer? I don't know. Why do we come up with these stupid what ifs? It's all completely hypothetical and I don't want to use brain power thinking about it. I want us to get a good replacement for Mo if we need to find one, and I want us to bring in a holding midfielder because I think we need one. That's the best answer I can give you, George. Right, another free kick to Liverpool in the wide left position. The last one was a header from Gomez that ended up clipping the bar. So let's see what the delivery's like this time. It's Gakpo with the ball in. Toulouse clear the header inside the 6-yard box, and the second ball they work it out left side, and Alexis allows that to go for a throw in, which he looks to get on quickly. What the fuck, ref? Yellow card here for the Toulouse player. He barged into the back of Alexis McAllister when he tried to take a quick throw. And then he starts crying about the Endo challenge. You can see because he was pointing to the area of the pitch that Endo made his challenge in. But here's the thing, mate. He didn't barge through the back of a player when he was taking a throw in. Right, come on. Gomez to take the throw in, right hand side. Somebody show for him. Goes back to Matip. I don't like when we go backwards from throw-ins. Nobody was shown for him and Gomez had to throw the ball 20 yards backwards. Diaz now. Cuts inside. Oh, a little Cruyff turn. Gets a slap in the face but keeps possession. Still, oh, Lucho turning it on, lads. He gets brought down eventually after he's basically turned 3 of the Toulouse players inside out. He gets brought down for a free kick. Yes, Lucho. Look at that footwork from Lucho there. Delicious. Saucy. That's exactly the word, Sir Nelson. Saucy is the word. Yeah, he's looking. Lucho's the real Neymar. Love that. Right, free kick to Liverpool anyway. But yes, that was delicious from Mr. Diaz. 12 minutes on the clock. Free kick to Liverpool again. About 35 yards out this time. Gakpo goes to Elliott. Short. Elliott has a strike from distance. It's blocked by one of the Toulouse players and ball goes out then off Costa's ankle for a Toulouse throw in about 7 or 8 yards away from their corner flag. What percentage title of the chance would you give us? After Luton, I'd say 1%. Why do you watch football then, Peter? Genuine question. If you think one draw against Luton makes Liverpool have 1% chance of winning the Premier League, I don't know what to say, mate. Me, what percentage would I give us? 30? Maybe? 30%, 35%? I think I stand off what I said. I think we're the second favourites after Manchester City. Look to the season where we won the league, mate. We had some shocking draws in that season even. I didn't say 45%. He said, for real, Craig, nah, 45% hardly. I didn't say 45, I said 35. Do I think Arsenal are more balanced than us? No. We're both lacking something. We're lacking a defensive midfielder. They're lacking a striker. No, I think we're better than Arsenal. I truly do. I'm not trying to be a smart arse. I think we're better than Arsenal. But we've a big test coming up at the Etihad, and let's see if we can take some points from there. Free kick in the centre of the park here to Toulouse. Do you think United will drop into this competition? I mean, that group is so incredibly tight after Bayern Munich that it's really impossible to predict what happens between United, Galatasaray and Copenhagen. So United will know more. If United get a win against Galatasaray away, they've got a very good chance, because how strong will Bayern Munich go at home? I don't know. Or excuse me, at home at Old Trafford, I mean, when United were at home for the last game and they're already through. I don't know. But do I see United going over to Galatasaray and getting a win? I don't know. No, probably not. Costas. Again, nothing on, so he goes back to Endo. Gakpo, back to Endo. Look at the space Doak is in. Look at the space Doak is in. Why does it take 3 fucking passes to get it out to Doak? That frustrates me, because Doak was in acres of space and nobody had the courage to play a crossfield pass to him. Do you reckon Klopp versus Pep era will return? I don't know. I hope Manchester City are fucked out of the league. In all honesty, you know my thoughts on their finances. So yeah, look, I just want to see justice served. After that, let's see what happens. McAllister, nobody will ever convince me City haven't cheated. Nobody. I don't care what the hearing says. Nothing will convince me they haven't cheated. Nothing. Will there be a news stream later? No. No, mate. By the time I do the match reaction and player ratings, it'll be nearly 9 o'clock anyway. Ball out into the right channel. Doak goes after it. Turns inside. Well done, Ben Doak. Go on, lad. Pulls it back to Gakpo. To Joe Gomez. Gomez cross in. Lucho nods it down. McAllister! Ooh! Took a nick off a player. Unlucky, Alexis. Good play, that. Ben Doak, really, really good. Turned the defender inside out. Plays the ball to Gakpo. Gakpo goes back to Gomez. Gomez puts in a cross. A flick from Diaz. Drops to Alexis McAllister, who's about 16 yards out. And his strike takes a little nick on the way through. And it'll be a Liverpool corner. Unlucky. Right, here we go with the corner. Cross in. Matip header. Oh, Joel. He gets up well, wins the header, but he directs it awfully and it goes high and wide and it'll be a Toulouse goal kick. That was... Oh, I could watch that little turn from Doak all day. Oh, I tell you what. If that hadn't have got a nick, McAllister's shot, I think that might have gone in, you know. Right, my friends, do please hit that subscribe button. We're closing in on 226 subscribers. I'll tell you how many away we are now. We're 106 away. So if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do. Right, Toulouse go along with a goal kick. Gomez gets a flick inside. Ball breaks to Costas, who goes backwards again. Kwanzaa to Gomez. Matip to Elliott, who has a little bit of space now on the right hand side. Goes up the line to Doak, who tries to lay off a pass to Gomez but is under hit. Toulouse have it and they go backwards. Come on, boys. Toulouse player turned around 3 of our boys there. They've worked out into the left channel now, Toulouse. Liverpool scrambling back. Cross takes a deflection. Matip clears it and it will be a throw-in to Toulouse on the left-hand side, about 10 yards from the corner flag. Oh, but we've won it back with Doak. Go on, Dokey. Go on, lad. I mean, that's about 4 times he tried to foul him there before he eventually brings down Ben Doak in the centre circle. It'll be a free kick to Liverpool. They were trying over and over again to foul him. Eventually they got Doak to the ground. Costas. Hey Craig, aren't we all over the moon about the good news? Oh, delighted, Ronald, mate. Delighted that Lucho's dad is safe and well. Lads, can anybody in the chat drop the caps for us, please? It's yeah, just drop down to normal case lettering, please. Matip, right hand side. Gomez, again, very congested there ahead of them. Kwanzaa. Oh, nice ball in behind the left back, and Doak can't make anything of it, and the ball goes behind for a Toulouse goal kick. I love this man, his channel. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. How do I pronounce that one? Madalak? How's Maka been? He's been okay, yeah. He's had some bright moments. One strike that was unlucky, took a deflection and went over, but he looks more comfortable in that advanced position. I'm going to bring this up just one more time for those who haven't seen it yet, but there's the image of Lucho's father being released with a few priests. They did medical checks, blood pressure checks on him at that moment and stuff as well. So there you can see it's just to confirm he is safe and well. Right. Kwanzaa. De Costas. 22 minutes on the clock in France. Still scoreless. Diaz now cuts inside. Looking for an option. Spreads the ball across right hand side to Matip. Harvey Elliott. McAllister. Oh, nice ball around the corner. Gakpo to Diaz. Tries a reverse ball and it doesn't come off and it's a Toulouse throw-in. Yeah, didn't like that reverse ball towards Costas. I felt like it was the wrong decision, but it's a throw-in about 10 yards, 15 yards from the corner flag, right-hand side for Toulouse. McAllister, good press there from Liverpool to win the ball back. McAllister gets away from his man. Diaz. Ball breaks. Endo gets there, gives it to Elliott. Elliott to Costas. Somebody show for him. Costas is always cutting inside. Gomez. Diaz, who's on that right hand side now. Doak's there with him. Doak shoulders the ball to Gomez. Just we're too close to each other. It's too congested. Right, Elliott back to goal. Goes back to Matip. Matip to Kwanzaa. Costas. Inside to McAllister. Back to Kwanzaa. Matip hits a ball into the right channel looking for Doak. And it goes again harmlessly behind for a Toulouse goal. Kick, 24 minutes on the clock. It's still Toulouse 0, Liverpool 0. $85 subs away from 226k. So please do hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. And 600 likes. It's 2,600 people watching. If we all hit the like button, we can get that number to fly up. Headed ball back forward by Toulouse. Matip again. It's just high balls here. Back and forth at the moment. Diaz, strike. From distance. I mean, it's on target, but it's never going to beat the keeper from there. Finley, how are we? Said, how's the game been? Missed the start. Disjointed is probably the word I'd use again, mate. We've had lots of territory, but not really created much. Now Toulouse have a bit of space. Endo's tracking back. We should have enough bodies back here now. Don't foul. Right, come on. Come on, boys. Jesus. How is that not a free kick, ref? How is that not a free kick on Gakpo? He's dragged back right in front of the referee and he does fucking nothing. Headed away by Kwanzaa. That was shocking by the ref. Colin said, not a lot of creativity without Dom, Trent, Ryan and Mo. Just give it to Costas and he cuts back and we pass back to the centre back. Yeah, I'm frustrated with that as well, mate. Costas, even when he's in attack, when he's in their 18-yard box, he's cutting inside. Thank you, Mark Weller. Much love, mate. Thank you. Has Endo been playing well? He's done okay. You know, he's done okay. They haven't really been much of an attacking threat. They've had a few corners and bits and pieces, but we've managed the game. We're just not really creating much, as Colin mentioned. Diaz been everywhere, though. Everywhere. He's been all over the pitch. I mean that in a very positive sense. Doak. Back now with Matip. Nothing on for him, so he's back to... I'm going to finish this drink, actually. He's back to Queeveen. Looks like we're playing a box midfield. We are. You're right. Yeah, Joe Gomez is definitely dropping in possession for a 3-box-3. You are right. He is dropping in. Matip's covering the right-hand side. There's been 5 attempts from Liverpool in this game. I think 1 on target. Heavy touch from Alexis. Toulouse player gets it back to his keeper. Oh, we nearly pressed that into a chance. Look again, Costas. He always look, it's always his fucking side that's being taken on. Cross in from Lask. Strike! Kelleher scrambles and it goes wide. No surprise yet again whose side was evacuated there. As look where Costas was. Out of position. Toulouse win the ball back and they have options and an early cross in. If the strike had been better, that could have very easily been 1-0 to Toulouse. And again, it was Costas' side being out of position. Elliott. So it's a hopeful punt forward, that. Elliott. McAllister. Who's that to Alexis? McAllister played a reverse ball through to I don't know who, because there was nobody within 5 yards of that area of the pitch. Almost 29 minutes here gone. It's still Toulouse 0, Liverpool 0. Xavi and Klopp both have no tactics. Don't lump Klopp in with your fucking Johnny-come-lately manager, mate. And also, Klopp has plenty of tactics. Don't win Champions League, Premier Leagues, FA Cup, Club World Cup, Super Cups and League Cups with no tactics. Just tell me you know nothing about football without telling me you know nothing about football. Ball ricochets off a Toulouse player. Lucho will let that go behind for Liverpool corner. What's your opinion on it? Let me just deal with the corner, Robert, and then I'll come back to your comment, mate. So corner to Liverpool, right on the half-hour mark. Costas to take it. Gives the signal. Ball in. Lucky. Diaz nearly gets a header, but Toulouse clear the first ball. Elliott, well done Harvey. Hooks it back out left side to Costas. Costas now with a cross in. Again, it's flicked up in the air by Toulouse, and the Toulouse keeper will... Oh no, he's made a mess of it. And Doak has a strike on target, and it's blocked. I don't know what the Toulouse keeper's moaning at the referee about. It's his own player he crashed into. Doak strike, saved by the keeper. It'll be another Liverpool corner. Well done, Ben Doak. Right, another corner, this time on the other side of the pitch. Right, it's going to be Gakpo to take the corner. Ball in towards the penalty spot. Again, Toulouse heads on it first. It's back with Harvey Elliott. Elliott puts in another cross a bit deeper. Matip chests it down. It's back with Endo. McAllister. Costas. Somebody give him an angle. Toulouse win that one and they try and counter. Ball over the top. Yes, Joe. Yes, Joe. Great tracking back from Joe Gomez. Heads the ball and it ends up with Caoimhín Kelleher. Well done, Joe Gomez. Right, where was Robert's comment I told him I'd come back to? Craig, love you, man. What's your opinion on this? Do you think Núñez is better as an impact sub rather than starting matches? I personally think he's much more dominant in the latter part. I'd prefer him to start, if I'm being honest, but I do totally understand your point. You know, he's had a big impact coming off the bench, particularly in that Newcastle game. Yeah, I think I'd still want him to start, Robert, if I'm being honest, mate. Again, I want to give credit here to Joe Gomez. Look at that determination to get back. He sprints a good 40, 50 yards to get back there, Joe Gomez, and then calmly heads the ball back towards Caoimhín Kelleher. Good defending that from today's captain. So Liverpool have completed 206 passes to Toulouse 65. Kelleher side foots the ball into midfield. Toulouse win the first header again. Costa steps up and does nothing as usual. As I gotta be honest, I'm running out of goodwill for Costas already. It's gonna be a long time till we get Andy Robertson back. I'm just not filled full of confidence when Costas plays. Offside flag goes up here against Toulouse. Liverpool were tracking back, but linesman put the flag up, so it'll be a free kick to the Reds. Thoughts on Hincapié? I would very much say yes to him becoming a Liverpool player, mate. Can you please say, Shammy, it's my birthday. Happy birthday, Shammy. Happy birthday, my friend. Oh, Robbo won't be back, unfortunately, Siobhan, till probably the start of January. Do you think Liverpool have a great chance of winning the Europa League? Oh, Karen, I'm convinced, my friend, that it's happening. And of course, the final's in Dublin, so I'm extra convinced. Here's a yellow for Endo. I can't complain. He was fortunate not to get a yellow earlier on. Yeah, and he stood on your man's foot. Now, watch the United fans try to make this the same as Rashford's. Watch. Even though it's on the bridge of the foot, watch them try to say that was the same as Rashford's. You know somewhere some United fan is absolutely still framing that and is going to try and compare it to Marcus Rashford's one yesterday. You know I'm not wrong. That was very similar to Rashford. No, it wasn't though, Bailey. It wasn't. Rashford's was on the ankle, right hand side, above it. That was on the bridge of the foot. It isn't anywhere near a similar challenge. Oh, Chimik is dispossessed. And it's 1-0 Toulouse. Fucking Costas. Honestly. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Costas can't apparently see players in front of him and dribbles into them. Gets dispossessed. Toulouse counter and attack. Costas Tsimikas, ladies and gentlemen. Costas Tsimikas. That's embarrassing, Costas. Look at the state of it. And again, it was his usual, trying to track back inside because he hasn't got the guts to play a forward pass. That's shocking. Shocking. 1-0 Toulouse. That's been coming from him. I said he's been caught out of position twice. And now, how am I supposed to... Like, every part of me saying, Craig, don't go in on a Liverpool player. Don't do it, Craig. But then another part of me's going, he's a professional footballer who got dispossessed because he didn't look up and he's too stupid to realise the player was in close proximity. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. For the love of God. And again, I'm going to make the same point. It's his own cowardice to not play a forward pass that cost him there. He tried to do what he's done all game, which is take the easy option and cut back inside so he doesn't have to make an actual decision. Only this time, he took too long and he got dispossessed. Shocking. The man's a walking fuckery inferno. Matip. Ball slipped into Diaz. Back to McAllister. Endo. Ball flicked on again. It's clear by Toulouse. 7 minutes plus stoppage time to go at the end of the first half. And Liverpool are going to have to up the ante here to get something from this. Elliott. Strike. Unlucky. Blocked and cleared by the Toulouse player. Unlucky Elliott. Man on. Man on Endo. Matip. Unlucky dokey. It will be a Liverpool corner though, right hand side. Right, ball in from Gakpo. Again, Toulouse with the first head on it. Cleared away. Gakpo brings it back down right hand side. Come on, Cody. Somebody show for him. There's no support. And then a cheap foul to give it away. Playing right into their hands here with stupidity. Would you take rest test at Liverpool, France #1 soon? I'm going to be really honest, mate. Is he playing for Toulouse or something? I have no idea who he is. I don't mean that to be rude, Welsh Dragon. I just obviously haven't as up on young upcoming talents around Europe. I don't know who he is, mate. Kelleher again at his average. In what planet is that Queeving Kelleher's fault, by the way? 1, it took a deflection. And 2, if you want to point blame at anybody, very, 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 very much put it on the shoulders of Costas Tsimikas. I don't know what you expect Elliott to do when there's a deflection on the strike after it's hit. It's Endo's walking a tightrope. He's fouled again here. Klopp's going to have to get his thinking cap on at half time because Endo's going to be sent off at this rate. One more foul and Endo's gone, I'd say. Oh, he's their goalkeeper, is he? Oh, my apologies. I don't know, mate. I don't know. I haven't really paid attention to the keeper. We're not in the market for a keeper at the minute anyway. Yeah, so what are we saying on Endo, lads? If you're a Klopp, are you taking him off? Because one more foul and he's gone. You know, I think he's fortunate here. I think the ref's been more than fair with Endo. Grafenberch isn't on the bench, mate. He didn't travel. Cross in from Toulouse. Gomez heads it away. I'm going to ask you guys on a poll, take Endo off, yes or no. 1 sec. Right, quick poll up there. Said take Endo off, yes or no. Have your say. Let me just check where we are on the subs, actually. 50 subscribers away. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do. We're just 50 away from 226k. So Al Foran, and I love Al, by the way. I love Al. Absolutely lovely bloke. Said correct decision with Endo's challenge there. What infuriates me is Rashford was completely similar. The inconsistencies in the officiating both in the Premier League and Europe is embarrassing. So again, love Al, but disagree with him on this one. Endo's was on the bridge of the foot. Rashford's was above the ankle on the side, which I don't think either were intentional. I said that last night with Rashford's as well. But I can't see a comparison, because if it's above the ankle, the referees will tell you that's a threshold for looking more dangerously on the challenge. But I will say what I've said to you guys consistently, and I'm glad to see it's been picked up on by the mainstream media now, because regular viewers of the channel will know I've been barking about this for a long time. 1 second. Hang on. Costas on the attack. Diaz. Go on, Lucho. Endo. McAllister. Costas. Track back. Go around the outside, you pussy. Matip. Go on, Doki. Go on. Outside of the ball to Endo. Back out to Doak. Again, he gets dispossessed. And then a free kick to Toulouse. There was a comment that was coming. Yeah, so regular viewers of the channel will know for the longest time I've had big issues with the Premier League referees, or any referees actually, being shown a still image when they go to the VAR board. It makes the referee's mind up for him. And it was the same with Rashford's red card last night. Same with Curtis Jones' red card. Referees should not be met with a still image when they go to the VAR monitor. They should not be met with a slow motion replay of a challenge or a handball incident when they go to the VAR monitor. They should look at it in full time. That's what the VAR protocols say, but they're not implementing it correctly. Nobody can tell me that when a ref goes to a monitor and they're shown a still image of the worst angle and part of a challenge, that they are not trying to implant a decision in the ref's head. And that's what cost Rashford last night as well. That still image. Cost Curtis Jones. And on a penalty, they'll freeze frame it for a handball. Stop it. Stop it. It needs to be shown at full speed. All of it. The only time VAR is supposed to use slow motion replays is to determine when the ball leaves a player's foot on the forward pass, and if a challenge is in or outside the penalty area. That's it. The rest of it is supposed to be at full speed. But they're not doing it. And it's ruining the game. One minute. How has he come up with 1 minute added on time, by the way? 1 minute. We had a goal and a celebration. We had a couple of injury breaks. 1 minute. I'd leave him on, Craig, because if he comes off, Alexis will get moved back into it. I'd like to see him get where he's supposed to be. So what do you think happens if you get sent off, though, Chris? It's half-time, by the way. Referee's blown up the whistle. It is half-time, and at half-time, Toulouse lead Liverpool by 1-0. Kostas Tsimikas, the reason for that goal. So on that one, Chris, mate, I totally get where you're coming from. Of course, I'm with you. I want to see Alexis in his advanced role, but if he gets sent off, all that's going to happen is Alexis will get dropped back anyway, and we'll be down to 10 men. So I'd rather we have 11 men on the pitch. So I asked you guys, take Endo off, yes or no? We've had over 1,200 votes, and so far it is 77% yes, 23% no. I'm going to leave that up over half time because obviously we'll see if Kloppo does make that decision. Just a reminder, we'll have a look at the bench again to just let you guys know who we have available on the bench. So we can ignore the keepers, that's not relevant. Canade, Szoboszlai, Nunes, Salah, Jota, Chambers, Scanlon, Gordon, McConnell and Trent. So what do we do? If you take off Endo, I mean, let's be honest, if we take off Endo, there's no option really there than to put Alexis back in the number 6 position and move Szoboszlai or I mean, I guess you could move around our wide players, but Szoboszlai is the obvious one for me. Put Alexis back, put Szoboszlai on. That's pretty much it. We've loads of attackers, but with no Gakpo, no Jones, our options in midfield are somewhat limited. Do you think we're going to hit a bad run of form now? I've seen these signs in the past and it's worrying. So happy for Diaz. Your views. So, Nevlin, sometimes, mate, we want an international break to come and sometimes we hate when an international break comes. The last international break, we had 2 iffy results just before. This one, I wouldn't mind the reset at the minute. I'm very happy that the City game is on the far side of that international break because I'm a little bit more concerned, but also this is a very put together team. Like this 11 that we're seeing here isn't the normal 11. So some allowances have to be made for that, but you can't make an allowance for Kostas Tsimikas being brain dead. Like, there's no caveat. It was just stupid. How come we've been so bad lately? There was no threat in attack. Well, look at our attack today. We've got Cody Gakpo coming back from a little while out. Lucho's look lively. Let's give credit to Lucho. He's popped up everywhere. Ben Doak, is he trying too hard? That's what I wonder about Ben Doak. It really looks like he wants to make an impression so much that I think he just needs to settle it down a little bit. McAllister in and out of the game really. Again, some sloppy passes. Endo, just a red card waiting to happen by the looks of it. I think Elliott's done okay. I think Elliott's popped up in right areas as well. He's trying to make and force an issue to happen. Defensively, look, I can't really criticise the defence outside of Kostas Tsimikas. Huge lapse of concentration and unwillingness to try and go round the outside of anybody. I think Gomez has done actually really well in that first half. Matip and Kwanzaa haven't really put a foot wrong. The goal came from one man's mistake. Endo getting sent off if he isn't benched. I agree. He's one foul away from it at the moment. Like, I thought the referee was very generous not booking him for the stopping of the counter-attack early in the game. So then he got booked for another challenge after that. Again, can't complain about that whatsoever. And I feel like the referee's given Endo a chance here. And if Klopp has anything about him, he'll take him off. Because it's one challenge, that's it. One challenge and he's gone now. One foul, I mean. That one was taken. Welcome to Anfield Agenda FC. I feel like we haven't actually had any new members in a while. So yes, my friends, don't forget, if you are new to the channel, you can become a member, and we have two options. We've got top of the league, or not top of the league, wrong channel, Anfield Agenda Ultras, which is our premium membership of €5.99. You get access to our Discord group. You of course get the Anfield Agenda logo beside your name, all the custom emojis, and then we have the Anfield Agenda FC at $2.99, which you can become a member of as well. Again, giving you vote on member-only polls, giving you the Anfield Agenda logo beside your name, the custom emojis, and a few other bits and pieces as well. Chimicus is having a stinker, said PJ. Yup, he is. I can't disagree, mate. It's a horror show from Costas. Right, where are we at? We're only 10 subscribers away from 226,000. So my friends, if you haven't hit the sub button, please do. Again, before I get into more halftime conversation, just want to give you a little word from our sponsors. Today we're being brought to you with thanks to our friends at Surfshark. Surfshark's an app and browser extension that allows you to change your location and access websites in other countries and keep you safe and secure from hackers. Surfshark allows you to use one subscription on all of your devices, and you can even share an account with your family and friends. Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, meaning if you don't like the product, if it doesn't suit your needs, Surfshark will give you your money back. You can also upgrade to a Surfshark 1, which includes the VPN, an alert system for breaches related to your data, such as emails and credit cards, and an antivirus software for your desktop. Our fantastic sign-up offer with Surfshark gives you Surfshark VPN for just over €2 per month and up to 6 months extra free. Simply scan the QR code on the screen or use the link in the description and the code Anfield Agenda, all one word, at checkout. Again, thank you to our sponsor Surfshark. So look, it feels like this is going to be one of them games where Kloppo is going to try to empty the bench here to get something from it. It's not the be-all and end-all with regards to the Europa League group if we lose a game or drop points today, but it would have been nice to confirm our place. Would have been nice to confirm our place at top of the group with a win, but let's see what the next 45 minutes can do. Thoughts on Cody's performance? Quiet is probably the best word that I can... I mean... Yeah, quiet. I think quiet's the fairest I can be. I'm just seeing a replay here of Joe Gomez's header from earlier on, which was just really unlucky. It was a good free kick in from Gakpo. It was flicked on by Joe Gomez and comes back off the crossbar. Does that count as an OG? I don't know. Was the shot on target? That's the rule for OGs are, if the shot's going on target and it takes a deflection, no own goal. If it's off target and it takes a deflection, own goal. At work, Craig, watching you on the break. We love that, Joe. Well played. Roberto, how are we, mate? ORB Comms, hope you're well. This team has been boring to watch the past 2 games. I mean, I can't really disagree with you, Cam. It's not been great, mate. Why is Gakpo on corners as well? I'm glad I'm not the only one that's a bit confused by that, Liam. Like, you've got a fella who's, what, 6 foot plus, taking corners? It kind of reminds me when Southgate had, or not Southgate, when Hodgson had Harry Kane taking corners at the Euros. You want the tall boys in the box. So yes, I don't understand why Gakpo's on corners. Ian, nice to see you in, Ian. I hope you're well. Bring Nunez on, take Gakpo off. Look, there's lots and lots of good attacking options on the bench for Kloppo. You know, we've got Nunez, Szoboszlai, Salah, Jota, Trent, all there who can make a difference. I mean, the big question then, the reason I left this poll up over half time was, take Endo off, yes or no? He's on a yellow, and he's had a foul since that yellow as well, so I think he's 1 foul away from a red card, and for me, 100% I take him off. Jody said, how can I be a member? click the join button, my friend. You should see a join button there. Click that and you become a member if you take out the membership. Singapore's in the house. Rex and Chips, how are we? Time for Captain Chaos. Yes, sir. I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no to a little bit of Darwin being unleashed here. Would you start Endo against Brentford? Not if Gravenberch's available. After seeing this, honestly, I'd rather Gravenberch drop back to the 6. Obviously, we know Alexis isn't available, so if we have Jones and Gravenberch available, one of those two in the 6 would be... Endo, he's looked too rash in this one. Can Tsimikas pass the ball forward? It doesn't look so, Fludge. It doesn't look like he can go around the outside of a player either. Everything was cut inside, go backwards, cut inside, go backwards, cut. The one thing we actually think of when we think of Costas is an attacking, marauding fullback. Because we know he can't defend. So if he can't attack, or if he's refusing to attack, what's the point? You know, we've always been aware that he's a little bit suspect defensively, but we always gave him credit for his attacking ability down the left. He's not even shown that today, so... Same with Gomez. I disagree a little bit about Joe Gomez. He's defended well today. He tracked back really well to stop a counter-attack. He's tucking inside and trying to keep the ball moving. I'm not saying he hasn't played a lot of ball sideways and backwards, but he's defended well, whereas Costas has been absent a lot of the time. What's your favourite unhealthy food? Anything with pastry, probably, mate. Jonathan, South Africa in the house. How are we, mate? Canada, we like that, Mike. Welcome in. Who starts at left back against City? Oh, Jesus. I mean... Oh. Gomez. I know we lose a lot going forward, but I don't care. I'd rather have Gomez defensively on the left. You know, to at least try and stop that City counter. And try and stop City in the wide area. So Gomez has to be Gomez. Thoughts on Doak? I just think he's trying a little bit too hard. That's it. Lots of... Look, you can see the talent Ben Doak has. You can see the exciting spark. I just feel he's just trying that little bit too hard. That was taken. Thank you for the super sticker, mate. Appreciate you. Or the super... I think it's a super chat, super sticker. I'm not sure which one, but thank you, mate. Can Endo play left back? Would you trust him there? I don't think I would at the moment. Chimikas is frustrating to watch at times. Woeful crosses that are way off and passing the ball backwards, said Nontoira. Yeah, he's been shocking, mate. No argument. Colin, thank you for the super chat. Said Mo and Trent are on. Finally, some forward passes. So, I mean, is Endo being left on? Because if Endo's left on and he gets sent off, I'm gonna cry. Like it's just be the height of stupidity. Mo, Szoboszlai and Trent coming on at half time, said JC. So let's see what the changes are then. Let's see who comes off. So yeah, Szoboszlai and Mo and Trent are all ready to come on anyway. We can defo confirm that one. They're all stripped off and ready to come on. So the big boys. Is there an aggregate in this match? I'm confused. No, it's a group stage, mate. This is the 4th game of a 6-game group stage. So Trent has the armband. So who's this one? So Ben Doak off, Mohamed Salah on. That's the first change. So Ben Doak off, Mohamed Salah on. Watoro Endo off. Trent on. Which, again, thank goodness. That's common sense. Well done there. And Dominic Szoboszlai on to replace Kostas Tsimikas. So Gomez must be going to left back. McAllister into the holding midfield position. And Trent to right back. So, we're about to get underway. Second half. And we're off. Second half. Ball goes back to Joel Matip, who of course does the decent thing and launches the ball out left hand side. So let's see if those 3 changes can make a difference. Cave Tribe, thank you for the super sticker, buddy. Much love. Toulouse on the attack here at the start of the second half, left hand side. Ball in behind, which they will just about keep in. Then with the corner flag right hand side. Ooh. It's a bit of a Dessler with a strike that goes miles wide, but goal kick to Liverpool. Good play though from Toulouse down that right hand side. But yeah, the shot was shocking. So look, we can end that halftime poll about Endo anyway. So yes, he was substituted. McAllister's back in the 6. Kelleher goes towards the left channel, looking for Joe Gomez, but it goes straight out of play. No need for a running commentary. I'll do what the hell I want. Don't tell me what to do on my own channel, mate. You know there are people who can't watch the game, right? And are here looking for us to keep them up to date with what's going on. So I'll decide what there's a need for and what there isn't. Thank you very much. Trent to Alexis. Oh, keep your head up, man. Alexis dispossessed. Referee says nothing doing now. Toulouse starting a counter attack. Oh, very close to being 2-0. The flag, I think, goes up eventually, does it? Or is signal for a goal kick. But either way, close. Again, it came from us being dispossessed. This time it was Alexis McAllister caught in possession up pitch. And Toulouse try a ball inside. Trent tracks back. And thankfully, the shot goes wide at Kelleher's left post. Could have very easily been 2-0 that though. That's shocking. Kwanzaa switches the angle up across right hand side to Matip. Trent. He's cutting infield looking for an option. There's nothing really on, so he rolls it across to Kwanzaa. Gomez. Diaz. Oh, it's weak ball. Played straight to a Toulouse player. Mo's tracking back to help out. Has his Harvey Elliott. And the ball goes out off Elliott for a Toulouse throw in. Not been a great start to the second half so far. We haven't really got going. Ball switched across from Toulouse here, left to right. Dessler on the attack. He cuts inside past Diaz. Who's Pool's next game? Brentford on Sunday, 2 o'clock, mate. Again, look at this. Toulouse switch it up from right to left. Trent steps across. Ball's played off him from Schmidt. That will be a corner to Toulouse on this near side. Toulouse fans making I can't hear them, but it looks like they're having a good time. It's a nice little stadium, that. Right, corner for Toulouse on this near side. Signal given. In comes the cross. It's deep. Toulouse head the ball back across. Kelleher gathers it. Well done, Queeveen. As I said, they went very deep with that Toulouse to the far post. There was a header back across, but Kelleher gets there and claims it. McAllister, Salah, misplaced ball from him. Wakey. Again, look, misplaced balls and Toulouse are on the attack now, left side. Ball slipped in behind. And it's 2-0. Fuck me. Is the flag up? I don't know what's going on here. I think the flag's up. It all came from a misplaced Salah pass. Well, there was a foul on Matip anyway. Before the goal. So that was definitely a foul on Joel Matip. I think... Yeah, still 1-0. But we're very lucky. And it came from, again, a misplaced pass, this time from Salah. So goal ruled out. And here we go in behind. Salah. Oh. His shot is blocked by the keeper and goes behind for a corner, and Salah's holding his neck. It was a lovely ball that. Salah makes a good run in behind. Tries to lift it over the keeper. It ricochets off the keeper though and goes behind for a corner. Unlucky. Hopefully Mo's okay. Nope, Mo's getting a bit of treatment now. He's stayed down. I think he got a collision on the side of his neck when the keeper came out. Let me say, Toulouse goal would have been offside anyway. I don't know if he was given for the free kick or the offside, but he would have been offside. I mean, you can argue all you want about the foul, and I think it was a foul, but either way he was offside, so it wouldn't have counted. Poor by Kelleher as well. Do you know anything about goalkeeping? Honestly, Neil, how the fuck is that Kelleher's fault? Because he gets beaten in a one-on-one situation, it's poor from Kelleher. Please don't speak about a position that you clearly don't know anything about. Kelleher comes down to narrow the angle. There's a huge goal frame there for your man to put the ball in, mate. How is this going back for a free kick? How is that a goal kick? How is that a goal kick? Salah's shot goes off the keeper. How is it a goal kick? What? I'm confused here, lads. Matip's gone down now. He got a slap on the face by the looks of it. I'm still confused as to how that ended up being a goal kick. Salah gets put through on goal, has a strike, comes off the keeper, goes behind. Confusion, honestly. Can someone fill me in on that one? I'm genuinely confused as to how that ended up as a goal kick. So Matip's back on. Ball out into the left channel to Joe Gomez. So Liverpool back to their full complement of 11. Craig, look like I'm not the only one who needs snuggles after the match last night. I hope you're doing well. Oh no, Ricky, to be fair, I don't mind. Like, if we lose a group game, We lose a group game, we lose the group game. We're still going to go through and top the group, my man. So I'm okay for Snuggles, Ricky, at the minute. Trent now in possession. Ball into midfield to Szoboszlai. He's pushed, brought down, free kick. Again, Szoboszlai on the counter. He was pushed off the ball, free kick to Liverpool. Ball dinked in. Goes behind harmlessly for a goal kick. That was a waste. Still plenty of time to get back into this game, but we need to get our finger out soon. Free kick to Liverpool on the far side. Jaden, you're getting banned. You're an asshole, mate. Fuck off annoying us with your stupid fake comments over and over. You were the same last night. Toulouse now on the counter. I don't know what this talk in the chat of a penalty is. There's been no penalty shout. You're all losing the plot here, lads, or someone's winding you up. There's no penalty shouts. Again, we're trying to play out and we're crowded out and dispossessed. Cross in. And it's 2-0. It's 2-0. We're great. Oh, it's great football, isn't it? It's brilliant. Delinga makes it 2-0 to Toulouse. Simple little punt into the box. Turn and shot. Couldn't be any easier for them. Shocking defended. Not great goalkeeping. And it's 2-0 to Toulouse. That's what we deserve, to be honest. Kelleher should have done better. Defence should have done better. It's just too easy. Diaz is dispossessed and crowded out. Fuck, that's just appalling. It's appalling. The Diaz, again, giving the ball away. Then it's a simple ball into the penalty area. Nowhere for the centre-backs. The centre-forward turns Delinga and buries it into the corner. It's just too easy. I don't even know what to say, lads. It's just too easy. Too easy, and it's 2-0, and that was not great from Kelleher. Unlike the first one, I'm going to say he could have done better with that. Should have had his angles better. But also, where were the centre-backs? Matip and Kwanzaa not within 3 yards of the centre-forward. Not within 3 yards of him. Good finish from there, by the way, from the Toulouse striker. Good finish, good turn, good shot. But how do we give the ball away on the far side when we're in a shitty position anyway? We give it away easily, and then they just plump one ball into the box, turn and shot goal. It couldn't be any easier for Toulouse. Couldn't be any easier. You know, good finish, give credit to the striker, but God almighty, that was so soft for us to concede. Trent to Salah. They've had twice as many shots on target as us, by the way. Ball headed back across. Diaz gets clattered there. I mean, is there a penalty shout on that? It's gone for a corner, but I wouldn't mind seeing a replay. So hang on a minute. Once again, the ref seeming like this is going as a goal kick or something. Should that not at the very least be a corner? I'm confused. The keeper came out there and him and the defender got the ball and it goes behind. How is it not a corner? Again, I'm very confused by this, lads. Fair enough, not a penalty or whatever, but why no corner? Did it come off Diaz last or something? Because I didn't see it when I looked at it, but maybe I missed it. Genuinely, like, how? I'm confused. Cry, mate. It's a Europa League group stage game. I'm not a child, unlike yourself. Cry. We're losing to Toulouse. We're still top of the group. I'm not stressed at all about this, mate. I'm confused as to how that wasn't a corner. Much like the Salah one, that was also somehow given as a goal kick. I don't give a shit about the result, but it's much of a muchness. The ref whistled for a foul against Diaz. I mean, that's the one part of that I don't understand. Oh, well, it is what it is. You care? I don't really, mate. I'm not that stressed about it. We're going to win the Europa League group one way or the other. We've already got 9 points. One more win, which we'll get at home to Last Glynn, so we top the group. It's not life and death, but you know, if this was a Premier League game, I'd be far more upset. But it's no biggie here. It's just shit to watch us lose. But it's just not going to change the course of our season. Elliot. Up the line to Gakpo. Tries a Cruyff turn. Goes to ground. Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Why is he lying on the ground? When the Toulouse defender who went to ground with him gets up and runs away with the ball while Cody Gakpo's there whinging on the ground. Now that's pathetic from Gakpo. Cross in from Trent. Ball gets put behind and goes over. That's shocking. He goes to ground and doesn't get a free, and I'm fine with that. But why does he lie there? Like, the ref hasn't given it. Get up. Salah now. McAllister, his shot's blocked and it goes behind for a corner. It's Gakpo moaning. I don't have time for that moaning on the ground. Get up and get on with it. Toulouse player got back up and ran away with the ball while Gakpo was busy rolling around the ground moaning. Right, corner, right hand side. Trent to take it. Goes through all the way on the far side to Dominic Szoboszlai. His ball back out to Trent. Trent controls it, brings it down. His cross is deflected. Gomez heads it back in. Again, it's flicked, but poorly on. It goes behind harmlessly for a Toulouse goal kick. Are you doing a watch along for Chelsea City? Absolutely, mate. We'll be doing it on top of the league. Hopefully myself and Adam together. So So as it sits right now, Liverpool top with 9 points. Toulouse will move up into second with 7 points. .25 to go in France. Toulouse deservedly ahead based off this second half, probably. You know, after seeing those substitutions, you think to yourself, we'll have a positive impact on this game now. We'll go and get something. But yeah, we haven't really deserved that, have we, to be fair? Toulouse on the counter again here now. Another one slipped into the right channel. And it's 3-0. And the flag goes up. Flag's up. Toulouse score a third, but the flag's up for offside. I mean, for the love of God. So easy. Again, it was off. You can see there the slip through pass. The player was offside. But where's our defence? Once again, it's just too easy for teams to carve us open. Move the ball quickly through midfield, and apparently our defence just opens up like the Red Sea. It's not offside. Do you mean it's not, offside? Because it was clearly offside. Their fans look class, yeah. Toulouse fans look brilliant. Full credit to them. They look like they're bouncing and making a very good atmosphere inside that stadium. So, yeah, full credit to them. They look like they're having a good time. Ball out to Salah, right hand side. Flicked forward. Gakpo. Again, nothing there from Gakpo, and he's dispossessed, and it'll be a Liverpool corner. Gakpo injures himself by kicking the other person. He couldn't make it up. Ball in from Elliott. Headed away by Toulouse. And no pressure. Look at him. No pressure on that clearance at all. Just allow him to stroll out. Oh, fuck's sake, lads. We're just so poor today. We're just not at it. We're just not at it. So, you said there, fucking Elliott, the foul was by Szoboszlai. So, if you're going to criticise somebody, criticise the one the ref gave the foul for. Look, we don't deserve anything from this. I mean, full credit to Toulouse. They want it more. They're playing better. I can't have any argument about this result whatsoever. We're getting what this performance has deserved, which is nothing. Ball into the left channel now for Lucho. He tries to dink a ball to the far post. It's overhit. And it goes behind for a Toulouse goal kick. Get Elliott off, useless. Honestly, sometimes I look at comments and I laugh because they're so stupid. How is any of that Elliott's fault? Like, if you're going to criticise performances today, Endo shit, McAllister shit, Szoboszlai shit since he's come on, Costa Simic is an absolute liability, Kelleher nowhere near good enough today with that performance either. Elliott is probably one of the few players who's actually tried to make something happen. There's just this mad agenda against Harvey Elliott that some clueless clowns have and want to sound hip and cool. But the thing is, you look like a moron because you've no idea what you're talking about. I mean, for the love of God, stop trying to sound cool and hip by jumping on the bandwagon. You're all wrong on it. Elliott's had a decent game. Clowns. Greek Scouts are getting this title revoked. Good comment. Good comment, my man. getting his title revoked. How do we go about that process, by the way? That's cheered me up. Thank you for that one. Elliott, ball inside to Trent. Szoboszlai, again, another strike that's blocked. Thank you for those who've hit the subscribe button, by the way. Please do keep on hitting it. We want to get the channel to as close to 250k as we can by the end of the year. So please do hit that subscribe button. This one, well, this is not being great from Liverpool at all. Trent with a cross in. Again, it's over hit. Gomez now on the left-hand side. Elliott is 20, leave the kid alone to grow. Exactly, John. People are just... They don't even look at the game, mate. You know, if you want to look at this game and be critical of people, Elliott ain't one of those today that deserves that criticism. There was at least 5 or 6 ahead of him who've been awful. But there's agendas. Some Liverpool fans create an agenda against the player and don't let it drop. No matter what happens, every game they're in, this player's crap. But they're talking at their backside. You know me, I'm not afraid to criticise anybody. But Elliott has not been bad today. He's right. He's tried to make stuff happen. Now, granted, not much has happened, but there are far, far worse players today. McAllister hasn't been great at all. Endo, liability. Costa's liability. Kelleher should have done better with the second goal at a minimum. So yeah, plenty more we can be critical of today. Trent cuts inside. Doak probably trying too hard, as I mentioned, the half time as well before he came off. Elliott cuts inside again, slips the ball down to Salah right hand side. Salah's cross in, and it's headed away. Who made that attack happen? Oh yeah, that's right, Elliott. You know, the one that the moron was saying was shit. Who was it set that attack up there again with a lovely little reverse ball? Yeah, Harvey Elliott. Stop fake predictions. Do you not understand the problem with your sentence there? Stop fake predictions. Think about that for a second. I'll leave it with you. Darwin on. I think he meant fake scores, but nobody was putting in fake scores. Everybody was putting P after the letter, so his comment makes absolutely no sense. Come on, the Reds. Diaz now, left-hand side. Cross in. It's over hit. Elliott does well to keep it on the far side. Elliott back to Trent. Cross to Joe Gomez. Heads the ball back across. Is that a goal? What happened there? Lads, I'm going to be honest. I've no idea how that ball ended up in the net. I'm having a Chris Kamara moment. I don't know what's gone on. Headed back across. Oh, it's gone off the defender into the net. Own goal. Gomez heads it back across goal. Oh, it's gone off the defender's shoulder into the goal. Oh, we'll take it. We'll take it. I mean, I thought that had gone side netting. Off the defender's shoulder and into the goal. Own goal, 2-1. All we have to do is just put Darwin on the pitch, and the mere presence of Darwin is scaring defenders into own goals. Do we bring Newland out for an OG? I don't know. Why not? Sunshine, moonlight, good times. OG. There he is. The dancing feet. The little man. Whoop, whoop. 16 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Somehow, through a little bit of good fortune, Liverpool have pulled one back off the defender's shoulder and into the goal from a Joe Gomez header back across goal. If you're not going to encourage and constructively criticise, you ain't a Liverpool fan. Yes, sir. Thank you, John, for your super chat as well, mate. I mean, I feel like I had my own Chris Kamara moment there because I seen the header back across goal and I knew Mo wasn't getting there, so I thought, And then I looked up and was like, is that ball in the net? And how did it get there? But we'll take it. We'll take it. And now it's 3-1. Oh, for the love of God. For the love of God. Jesus! Fucking hell. Can't defend. Kelleher was awful. Defence asleep. I mean, gee. What do you say to that, lad? What do you say? Like, what can I say? What can I sit here and say to that? I'm not on a Fire Stick. I'm on Sky Glass. I pay for all my streams, mate. I'm on Sky Glass and they have a built-in delay, unfortunately. And then you've got the YouTube delay on top of that. But, yeah, I pay for all my football, mate. That's shocking. I mean, Kelleher, not great. And then after that, how the fuck does that get past Quanza at the near post? I don't even know what to say, lads. That's just... So can somebody answer me a really simple question for Kelleher there? Why didn't he just catch the ball? So the ball takes a ricochet off a defender into Kelleher's path. Why did he palm it out? Catch it! I don't understand that from Kelleher. He could have just put his hands on the ball and caught it. That's not great from Queeveen. It isn't. That's two he could have done better with. That was shit from Kelleher. Look, defensively it was awful as well. But why did he just catch that? I don't know what he was trying to do, palming it back in. And Toulouse have their 2-goal lead restored. A lead which they deserve, to be fair to Toulouse. It's not great. 12 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Toulouse 3, Liverpool 1. And I can't have no complaints. As in, other than we're playing crap. It's on us today. Toulouse have been better. Corner to Liverpool anyway. Toulouse keeper comes out, clears his line. Elliott, his strike is blocked. Ball back in, headed away again. So the Reds talk, you got a ban there, mate, for, lying about a goal for someone. Look, let's be clear. The finger of blame today lies squarely on our own shoulders. This is a poor performance that deserves a beating. It's that simple. I'm not looking for a scapegoat today. We're just being beaten. Simple as that. because we've been terrible, and Toulouse have outfought us, outworked us, outthought us, deserve their lead. Referees been fine. It's just we've been terrible. Simple as that today, folks. Elliott strike from the edge of the box, and again, not great. Skies it. 10 minutes to go. Do United have a better midfield? Yeah, that's a funny story. It's absolutely nowhere near true, but again, look, I'm here to take the banter today. It's no problem. This performance deserves bantering, but let's be realistic about it. Like, United midfield better than Liverpool's? Okay, mate. Sure thing. Here comes Lucho to be taken off to be replaced by Diogo Jota. So, look, the good news for Lucho, and again, I can't say this enough, is his father being released and being safe and well. So I'm sure Lucho is I'm sure that's all that's on his mind, and rightly so. So I'm delighted for that for his family. But today's performance from us, we're getting what we deserve. You know, does it become worrying now? You know, off the back of the Luton Town performance, yes, Klopp made plenty of changes, but it's also on him to put out a team that he thinks can get the win. And, you know, we can talk about rest and rotation, but that's 2 poor performances back to back again, and it's not great. It's not great. And it doesn't really inspire confidence throughout the group, does it? Trent with a strike from distance. Again, he cuts across it and it goes high. I tell you what this does do. It really just makes the news that apparently Liverpool aren't looking at a number 6 even more shocking, because Endo ain't it. He ain't. Not on that we've seen so far. McAllister ain't the 6, so again, I'm very confused. Your assessment of United at the minute, unbiased as possible. I mean, I'll try my best. I thought United played well last night in the opening 15-20 and looked like they were going to handle that game with ease. But as is simply the case with a lot of teams when things are going against them, when 1 or 2 things start to go wrong, it seems very easy for the wheels to fall off. And I kind of feel like there aren't real leaders in that United team. I don't understand Ten Hag's philosophy and plan for the way they play. But on top of that, there's just no real strong character in that United team. That's the biggest indictment I could probably give them. Some fine footballers in there. Garnacho looks lively. Bruno on his day is top notch. But whatever reason at the minute, it doesn't look like a group. Heavy Metal D said, tonight is a bad day for us, but we can refresh after Sunday and go back to winning ways. It's a group. It's annoying, but not the end. Yeah, look, not great. To be fair, like, not great going away to Toulouse and being beaten, but we're still top of the group, and we still have big games coming up. But we need, like, if we come off the back of this and we end up losing, which it looks like we will, let's be honest, we've got to go and make sure that those 3 points are gotten nothing less on Sunday. Because if you go into the international break off a draw against Luton, a loss to Toulouse, and a poor result against Brentford, that's not going to fill you full of confidence going into a massive game against City. Oh, that's class. The Toulouse fans all putting their phones up. Looks deadly. Nice. Fair play. It's a nice sight, that. All the Toulouse fans holding up their phones with the flashlights on. Kev said, Toulouse from a Frenchman, good luck for the future. Thank you, my friend, and same to you, Kev. Same to you. Your fans look awesome there, mate. They look like they're having a good time. The atmosphere looks top notch, and nothing but love to yourself and those Toulouse fans. Elliot. FSG excuses incoming, do I agree? I mean, no, this is on Jurgen. Let's be fair. This results on Klopp. Soboslai across to Kwanzaa, to Gomez. Another hopeful cross in. Salah brings it down, but then takes too heavy a touch. Again, strike from Soboslai. That's a daisy cutter at best, and easily cleared by Toulouse. Elliot now. Liverpool still in possession on the right. Elliot gets brought down. Free kick. 4 minutes and stoppage time to go. How is it on Klopp? Who's the manager? Who picks the team? Who sets the tactics? That's how it's on Klopp. I don't understand how that's fucking hard. Like, you're allowed to criticise Jurgen. Nobody's going to come and arrest you for it, mate. When the manager shits the bed, it's our duty and our job as fans to call it out. I don't get it. I love Jurgen, but you're allowed to say he's had a mare here, and he has. Love your class in this rather poor game. Thank you, Matthew. I'm trying to just keep some context to it, you know? It's disappointing. It's gut-wrenching, but we're being beaten fairly and squarely, so we got to just take it on the chin. Am I wrong to say we miss Gravenberch? I think that's a good shout. Sharkovic, yeah. A bit of Ryan Gravenberch linking up play and carrying the ball through midfield, wouldn't have gone astray. Darwin's been invisible since he's come on. Let's be fair about that. United fans say Liverpool are terrible. I know, we still whoop you though, so don't worry about that, mate. We still give you a hiding at Anfield. The annual 3 points against United. It's just a matter of will it be 5 or will it be 7, or maybe we'll go a little bit in the middle. Maybe 6-0 this time. Yeah, Darwin's what? Has he done anything since he's come on? It's just been a nothing performance from us. Strike from distance. Toulouse keeper makes a decent stop and parries the ball back out into play, and they finish the clearance. I think that's a good shout there from David as well, David Gray. There's been no chemistry tonight. That's fair. Matip plays the ball forward. Ball ricochets. McAllister plays the ball forward to Jota. Jota scores. Good goal. It's Assassin in the penalty area. Diogo Jota cuts into the penalty area, left-hand side, and shows them how to do it. Well done, Diogo. Great finish. Assassin. Gets into the penalty area, drills it low into the far corner, and the deficit is cut to 1 with 2 minutes and stoppage time to go. Great finish from Diogo Jota. That's a very good goal from Diogo. Cuts from right to left onto his left foot and then drills it back across goal low and hard. Good goal from Diogo. 3-2 with, a minute and stoppage time to go. Fair play to Diogo. It was a very, very good finish. Again, a silly free kick given away by Alexis McAllister because he was out fought for the ball again. That was just weak from Alexis. And it's a free kick for Toulouse about 20-25 yards out in a very shootable position. Hello, Jens. How are we, dude? Liverpool holding a line here right across the edge of their 18-yard box. Cross in. It's deep. Headed back across goal. Kelleher calmly claims it. 7 minutes added on in stoppage time. 7 minutes to go. Remember, Rainey, your fake scores are going to get you banned. This reminds me of Napoli away a few years back, said John. Look, let's be honest. We don't deserve anything from this game. If we rob a draw somehow, yay. But we deserve nothing. Liverpool on the attack with Jota left side. Back to Elliott. Toulouse have everyone back behind the ball. Liverpool trying to just move it around to find a little bit of space. They try a ball slip through the line for Diogo Jota, but it's easily cleared by the Toulouse defence. Matip then heads the ball back across to Kwanzaa, who is under pressure and goes back to Kelleher. We're inside our own half at the minute. Szoboszlai. Elliott. Trent now left-hand side. Again, we're too easily dispossessed. And then a stupid free kick again. Our boys tracking back don't half give away some amount of stupid, cheap free kicks to allow Toulouse to run the clock down. Silly. It was just stupid from Jota tracking back. So we've had 2 minutes of the 7 added on now. Jurgen's having a word with the fourth official, I think, over Toulouse player being down. But like ultimately, if I'm in his position, I'm doing the very same thing. If I'm the Toulouse player, I'm taking a couple of seconds off the clock. Toulouse free kick inside their own half. They've gone long with it and it goes straight out of play for a Liverpool goal kick. 4.5 minutes of stoppage time to go. We're banning all the fake scores. Do you not give us a second? Like, we can't ban them the second they go in. We're banning everyone that's fake scoring. Relax. You can't preemptively ban accounts. You have to allow us to get to the scores. Free kick to Liverpool, wide left. These fake scores are pissing me off. Then don't look at the chat. Listen to me and I'll tell you when there's a goal or not. Easy fix. Stop relying on the chat for the updates and listen to me and I'll tell you when something happens. And then much easier scenario for everyone. Free kick, wide left. 3 minutes 20 of the 7 minutes played. Your ref says to trend away for the whistle, but ref's taking about 30 seconds to allow this to actually get to a point where it's taken. And at your own leisure here, lads. Jesus, come on. Cross in from Trent. It's flicked up in the air by Jota, but it's wide. And Szoboszlai tries to win it back, then ends up giving it away again. Darwin's brought down. That'll be another Liverpool free kick. Again, in a similar position. Why does the ref not want us to take a quick free kick, by the way? So we've got 2.5 minutes of stoppage time to go. Of the 7 minutes, we've had 4.5. We go short with a free kick to Elliott. Elliott puts in a cross, a poor cross, easily headed away. Gomez puts in another shot. It's ricocheted. And Liverpool keep it in on the far side with Trent. He puts in a deep cross. Headed down. It's up in the air. Toulouse headed away again. Szoboszlai goes after it. Left side. Elliott. Out to Trent. Again, Trent puts in a cross. It's deep. Toulouse again first there with a header. Gomez now fires in a cross. All the way across right hand side to Jota. Takes too much out of it. And then we give away another fucking free. How many stupid free kicks are we going to give away? Free kick to Toulouse on the edge of their own area. Because once again, we give away a stupid free kick. Pointless. Jota runs straight into the Toulouse player. Absolutely pointless. We have 1 minute of stoppage time to go, and it's a Toulouse free kick on the D on the edge of their area. Toulouse just pumped that one long, goes out of play. 45 seconds to go. Toulouse still deservedly leading by 3-2. Cross in. Cleared by Darwin. Second ball. Trent. Ball over the top to Mo. Cross in. Flicked on. Strike. Ricochet. Goal! Ha ha! 3-3. Whoop whoop! 3-3. Kwanzaa with the goal. Jarrell Kwanzaa equalises. 3-3. Whoop whoop! You were saying, Manchester United fans? You were saying? Don't worry, I'm here for your apologies. I'm here for it all. Bring it. I'm here for it. Bring it. Bring it. What was it? Cry more, was it? Was it cry more? Yeah! Whoop whoop! Three. 3-3. This is what European royalty do, lads, by the way. You know? Newlon, get out there. Sunshine, moonlight, good times. Kwanzaa. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. What's VAR looking at here? Goal given. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. I don't know what the VAR check was, but he signalled goal given twice now. What? Hang on. Whoa. Shenanigans. Bloody-nanigans. He signalled goal. He blew and pointed. No. He already signalled goal. Bullshit. That ref already just signalled goal after the VAR pointed to the penalty or to the goal spot and blew his whistle. Now he's ruled it out. He's ruled it out. Oh my God. Oh my God. Robbed again. Robbed again. Ha ha ha. Oh my God. The ref already signalled. He listened to VAR and signalled goal. Oh my God. Look, we don't deserve that from the game. Toulouse are the better side on the night. But yet again, the state of refereeing. Oh my fucking God. Ah, lads, I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know what to say. Like, he literally blew and pointed to award the goal. He already listened to VAR, blew and pointed, and then said, what? And went like this. Oh, you couldn't make this shit up. You could not make this up. Oh. He pointed goal twice. Yes, Nessie, twice. And it's over and Toulouse have won. Oh my God, I hate referees. I hate them. IFAB, PGMOL, all of you absolute arseholes in the middle. You're a disgrace. Let me be very clear. We deserve nothing from that game. Nothing. Toulouse were the better side and they won. Whatever. Fair play to Toulouse. Their fans are amazing. Brilliant. But my God. Again. Where do they find these Omadons? These Cabbage Patch Kids? Where do they find them? Do they go into the local dogging hotspots to try and find somebody who was a keen eye for observation? Because, again, he pointed to the fucking centre circle twice! Twice! Once to give the goal, then VAR check, then he points again, and then he goes and waddles over to have a look. I mean, I don't know what to say. Fair play to Toulouse. Their players, their fans are amazing. Fair play to them. They deserve to win. Like, let me be honest about that. Toulouse deserve to win. I've no gripe with that. But I have big beef with referees again. And by the way, on the handball, how many phases of play were after that? So, one pass, a ball into Salah, 2 phases, 3 phases, 4 phases, 5 phases, 6 phases, 7 phases, 8 phases. 8 phases between that handball not being given and the ball in the back of the net. 8 separate phases of play. 8. 8. It's not like he handled it and scored. 8 separate phases. 8 separate phases. 8. Not 1. Not bleeding 6. 8 phases. And he gives the goal twice. And then disallows it. What am I seeing? Honestly, what am I seeing with officials? Holy God. 8 phases of play. 8. There was a handball in the first half. We bring it back for that? Oh my God. I'm done. I'm done with them. I'm done with referees. I'm done with them. They are all corrupt as fuck. Holy Jesus. Right, I'll see you for the match reaction. It's pinned to the top of the chat. It's going to be emotional. See you in a minute.